and Toy Daddies, TPC and Toy Daddies.
Welcome to the ToyPic Community Top 10, brought to you by the Toy Daddies.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to It's Wednesday. And guess what? On Wednesdays, we have the TPC Top 10, and that's why I'm here. I'm one of your hosts. My name's Toy Father. With me, as always, I got some great hosts, some great Toy Daddies, some great friends. No chewing. What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah. And
Wednesday. Happy to be here.
awesome. Happy to have you. And then we also got Yimbo Reviews Everything.
What's going on? So far, I want to compliment us on the intro and the correct finger pointing. They're 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah, I made sure I didn't push the other button.
I've been really working on my finger pointing.
I never have to, so I never work on it.
I literally I've been rewatching all of our streams, whether it's Toy Talk, Yimbo review, or Yimbo buys everything, TPC Top 10, and what I've noticed is on my screen. Here's a fourth wall, everyone. On my screen, when I point like this, I'm pointing to no chewing, but when I'm looking at the replay, I'm pointing the other way. I'm pointing, yeah. So, but I think I'm pointing at no chewing.
No. It's okay. The audience can know you dumb. It's okay.
Wait, hold on. Can I just say right before this, right before we started, no chewing's like, all right, breathe in, positive. What happened?
Just being playful.
Massachusetts is coming out.
The Massachusetts. That's
This
right.
is Massachusetts friendly.
So
No, you know I love you. Come on.
I know. That's why I don't take offense.
Yeah.
So everyone, welcome to the TPC Top 10. We're here to talk about the top 10 photos from the ToyPic community from the week of March 10th, right? Yeah, March 10th. So March 10th is when they dropped, and when all of you voted on these photos, and March 10th is when they all dropped, and these are what we're going to review. We're going to celebrate. We're going to talk about, and we cannot wait. But before we do that, boys, I was working today. All of us were working.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't check my chats, my DMs, till 3:30.
Damn.
And what I saw was that I'd missed a window of opportunity to buy something I really wanted. And that was the McFarlane 89 Batmobile. I did buy it, but I didn't get to buy it off of Amazon, which I really like to buy off Amazon because it always comes in when it says it's supposed to be coming, and it's free shipping, all of that.
Yeah.
Free shipping, 5% off, and it's the sweetest deal when you can
What's
buy
the 5% off that you get?
You don't have a Prime card?
I don't either. I should.
A Prime card? No.
Yeah,
I
like a
just have
Prime
that
credit
account.
card. You get like 5% back.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's like Target Red cards. It's the same idea.
I should probably do that.
Note to self, Yimbo.
5%.
We got to grow up.
Yeah, I guess so. Another
You
line
guys-
of credit for these toys.
Adulting.
That 5% adds up.
No
It does.
kidding.
I know. That's why I like buying from Target.
5%?
Yeah.
You know what I do? Back to dad parent life talk. I don't cash in my points until like the very end of the year,
Yeah.
around the holidays, and then suddenly like my year's worth of spending, I just have like this giant pool of reward points, but they're cash value. So
Yep.
that's what I do.
That's awesome. You're a good adult.
I am a functional adult.
You're a financially smart adult.
All right. Well, you brought it up, and I really have not. I just am like dying to talk about it. So
Do it.
Yeah.
The Keaton movie. I remember being 7 years old. It was the summertime. My grandparents were having they owned an Italian deli growing up. It was so cool.
Did they really? That's
Oh
awesome.
yeah. That was
That's
amazing. And they would get like a week off every summer. They would just get like the 1 week because they had to run the
Did you
store
work
all
in
year.
this deli?
Yeah.
I did. I didn't get paid, but like I was
But you
folding.
worked in it.
Yeah, ravioli boxes. I was running to the back to bring out the cavatelli and the like. I was put to work as a
You're
little
a
kid.
sandwich master.
I
then.
love Italian subs.
Dude.
Yeah, me too. With everything in the
Yes,
hot.
and the hots.
Has to have a little bit of that oil and vinegar.
Just
and
a
salt
little
pepper.
bit. Yep.
A little bit.
Yep. Hey,
dude.
guys, next time we get together, Italian subs.
Yeah,
some
made by Yimbo.
Yeah,
Yimbo's Italian subs.
I know what I'm doing.
Some mortadella.
We're gonna open up
that was
a food
actually
cart outside of the next Toy Con.
Yes.
And the gabagool. Get the gabagool.
Instead of selling figs, we can sell Italian subs. We know they would go.
We will sell superhero subs. Yes,
And I
All
will.
sinks.
There we go. We'll get the Toy Daddy napkins to hand out with the Sunty's animation.
I know you're trying to say something, Yimbo. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I apologize for nothing.
No. So it's they would get like the week off because they worked all year long and through the holidays and everything. So they would get 1 week off in the summer. They'd go to my parents. They have a shore house that they bought back when real estate, was nothing.
Cheap.
And and it was. I just remember because normally it would be me and my sister and my grandparents, but this particular summer we were all down. My parents were down, and I wanted to go. I was desperately begging to see Batman because it was the first superhero movie. I was 7 years old, and I was PG-13. I had to do a lot of begging and pleading. I was like, "You could cover my eyes during the day. Like, I just won't just cover my eyes. Like, just let me see this movie." And I remember sitting between my grandfather and my dad, and even more than the Christopher Reeve movie, like this movie, the Batman '89, like that's little Jimmy. Like I can't. So I've been dying for the Mezco figure. I've been dying for this announcement. I missed the window for the $10 off and free shipping, and Big Bad was already out. I know. I don't want to deal with it.
We don't have to touch the pricing, but how weird was that? How weird.
Super weird. Super weird.
Wait, so what happened?
So Amazon was $60. Big
Yeah.
Bad was $70. Target was $80.
Yeah. And then I bought it off McFarlane.
I went
it was
McFarlane.
60 plus the 15 shipping.
Right.
So the Amazon one was 60 minus the 5% if you had the card and free shipping if you're a Prime member. So
got it. Yeah.
The sweetest deal.
So that was a no-brainer at that price. I know that we were talking about that in chats, and that was by far the best deal. And either way, like this was a toy I couldn't miss. And then I didn't know about the Batwing, so I bought that too.
So
I had the Batwing when I was a kid with the little trigger finger handle. If it was not $250,
I know.
Consideration.
My wife's probably watching, and she's like, "What? I guarantee." I'm sorry, wife. I already told the boys I'm going to be listing a lot of figures. This is going to be me putting in work now.
I know the big concern Mrs. Yimbo probably has. Does this affect your 52 count? And no, Mrs. Yimbo, it doesn't.
Yeah, don't worry.
Vehicles don't count. We're good.
Vehicles don't count. It's okay.
I know. So yeah, I'm not too like I have other stuff that I need to list and I'm gonna be dealing with it. So I just couldn't. I don't know. When I saw because it went quick. Well, I don't know about quick because again, Chris, I was with you. So 3:30.
We had roughly an hour and a half before things started to disappear.
Oh,
Right.
is that what it was?
But my first two spots,
because I didn't buy mine right away. I waited, and then I decided.
I'm happy I went through the McFarlane because of the Batwing, and I mean that's gonna live somewhere on this wall, and then I'll take it down if I can even fit it in between these buildings. I have no idea at this point.
Oh, that'd be an incredible shot! Like between two, you'd have to get like two-story buildings though. Or
I have it.
So I was very
confused. It might be bigger. That wing looks bigger.
I know.
I was very confused with the Batwing. I was like, "Oh, they were releasing Batwing. Let's put that in the cart." And then I saw it was like 250. Oh, let's not do that. Why is it so much money?
Probably, I don't know. I know there's
in comparison to the Batmobile. Like, is it like made out of real metal? Like, what is it made out of? Like,
I'm gonna guess it's plastic weight. because there's no features really to it. I know they were pushing like, oh, it opens. Yeah, of course it has
It
to open
does,
the toy
yeah.
figure. Yeah, the cockpit, and then the
I guess the
landing
wings
gears.
fold up.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say no. I don't. They would have shown that if they did fold.
Well, you could consider, again, this is what I know the three of us are very big on. Do what makes you happy. Buy what makes you happy. Don't buy what makes you happy. Like, I know that there's like, I don't care. This made me so happy, and I needed that win today. So I sucked up the shipping through McFarlane, and I'm excited. So
I totally get that, and yeah, absolutely buy what makes you happy. Don't if you can swing it and you want it, cool, no worries.
I mean, I still got to sell a lot of toys now.
I'm totally pumped for your purchases. I'm really excited for that Batmobile as well. It doesn't look as like great as I want it to be, but I think what I can Chewing and I were talking about this. Like, we can mod it out, and I'm really happy to mod that out. And we'll have the base for it. It looks great.
Yeah.
But I was kind of meh about it.
Mm-hmm.
But and because I was meh about it, I did the same thing you did, Yimbo, in terms of like making myself happy. I went down the line of searching for the DC Collectibles 2015 release of the Batmobile animated series.
Dude, I've been on the fence about buying that because on Amazon it's been $195, which again, and here I did just the Batwing. But
so I got a real good deal on it.
Yeah.
And I bought it.
What'd you get it for? All right, whatever. It's so good. If it was under that.
Half of that.
Oh, wow.
So release was like 85, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm like, oh my God, like the universe.
And that lights up.
I know. It lights up.
And it fits 6-inch figures.
And the lights look real nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have two of them, and both of them would go well with my 89 Batman. You can mix the 89 Batman with that car. That looks great.
I mean, for the price of the Batmobile, to me, was a no-brainer. Like, I wish it lit up, but who cares, right? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, would it have been nice? Yes. But as toy photographers, and that's how we like to look at our toys and what we can do with them, we'll be able to edit the things and add the flames and do whatever. Like, who cares? Like, in my
that wing is going to be great.
Yeah, right. It's
the Batwing doesn't look like you need to mod any of it. It looks good. Yeah. It's just big. It's
so big,
huge.
But you have like room. Like,
I have the basement, so I literally have. I have to measure up, but where the banner is, the banner might have to move around because it's not on the stream anyway.
Yeah, you spent $250 on this Batwing. Rip that Baron down, will you?
Yeah.
I'll find it. What was that? Yeah, what was that banner? Like $250?
I'm excited. Like I said, and I don't know. I've never ordered from there. I had to create an account for the first time. I'm assuming I can still go back and cancel stuff without penalty. Is that a thing?
Wait,
I don't know.
McFarlane?
I don't know.
I didn't create an account.
Well, it gave me the afterwards, and I was like, all right.
Okay. Do it. Yeah, I know.
The only thing I ordered were those 2 classic Robins, and those haven't come in yet. But I don't think I saw a cancel button either.
Okay. Well, that was part of my reason for creating the account, just in case it would make it maybe a little easier if I ended up with buyer's remorse. But
no, you don't. It's good.
I'm excited. I figured one of us has to have it, right?
Fine.
One of the toy daddies needs the Batwing. I didn't have either of those toys. I had you guys know I've talked about it before. The old Bruce Wayne coupe, the Bruce Wayne coupe to Batmobile, where it slid out from the movie. I had that. That was my only Michael Keaton Batmobile. So I never had the official movie one that came with the shell. I always wanted that, and I didn't have the Batwing toy. So like, this is straight up me, like high-fiving little me right now. That's it.
So when you were talking about seeing Batman for the first time, I never saw it in the theater, but I remember my uncle and my aunt brought home the VHS like that day. And if you remember, there was like a craze for the VHS. It sold like millions and millions of copies. It was like so popular. But they brought it home and I got to watch it like as a family. And the one part that scared me, because I'm the same age as you, Yimbo.
Yeah.
Is when Joker fried that guy when he shook his hand. I'm like, oh my God. Jesus.
I totally thought like either my grandfather or my dad was going to cover my eyes.
Yeah.
And they did it. And I was just like, this is Amazingly scary. Amazing.
Yeah, like this is scary.
Oh, it makes me so happy. We have a bump in chat tonight. We gotta catch up with our chat
Let's take a
people.
Let's check it
pause.
out.
Who wants to say hi to the chat?
I don't have the clicker, but
Or who
there's
wants
a
to
lot of
run
cool
it?
people
Oh.
already.
Yeah, I get it. Mike Hext, what's up, buddy? How you doing? He was this comment. If you see the timestamp, it was, you can't see it, but I can see it. 8:03. He was in here before anyone else and before we were in here.
Our dude,
Thank you,
Mike,
Mike.
awesome, man.
Carlos, as always, a pleasure.
Cal the Collector,
Toy Mirth, what's going on?
What's going on?
fellow
What?
Discord mod, by the way, TPC Discord mod.
That's right. Go
Yeah.
join it if you haven't. LaDonda. Mary Fox, what's up, Mary?
What's up, Mary?
One of my, I love everyone's names, but this is one of my favorites. Nilla Gorilla.
So good.
Yes.
ToyPic Community Discord, Jaden, not to be mistaken for Jaden Ivory. And he has other aliases. Not a bird photography, excellent photography. You know, I was thinking the other day, I was putting up the PowerPoint later today. I was like, there are two people's lighting that I really like right now. It's Not a Bird, his lighting, and also Darth Dundada. Like, I love both of their lightings.
Oh yeah. Did you see? Take a pause to talk about lighting. Did you see 1/6 Shooters photo today of Spiro Toys Pale?
Yeah.
That lighting is beautiful and immaculate. Oh, it's just so good. I think we need to have him on the show just to talk about that photo.
Just that one photo.
That one photo has, he lights up all his shots beautifully, but that one just like pops.
Yeah, I was sorry guys. I was trying to see if I could pull it up, but
crispy potato chip. That was wonderful. crispy.
I mean, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah,
It was absolutely.
Look at that. I mean, can you see that?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's the two-tone light and the warmth in the back.
Yes.
And yeah,
I'm gonna shout out Trevor for a second, or at least call him out for as a little jokey wink face. But like, I see all those other reviews. I've also reviewed these toys on my stream, Trev. Just saying, bro.
Seriously.
I'm joking.
Toy Father won't stop talking about these toys.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they are.
All of he had an update today. I believe most of Wave 1 Kickstarters have gone out, and now he's preparing to work on Wave 2. And then he also announced the next two waves, Wave 3 and Wave 4, and when to expect those. So lots of.
How about
lots
when
to
to
look out.
expect them on sale? Like when they go up, because I want the big gorilla guy. Plastic Peeps, what's up?
What's up?
Salvaged Cargo. How you doing? Everyone, there's a copter in the house. Thanos copter.
What's up?
I want to reiterate again that I really was just joking. I watched all of those reviews previously.
No, he was
This what gave
serious.
between Chris and those reviews from everybody he mentioned. That was I was like salivating for that whole like week while I was waiting for them to come in. So I was really just kidding.
No, Yimbo, it's okay.
It's
You have
okay.
beef face going. It's okay.
It's
You're
totally
a beef
fine.
face. 100% Angus beef face.
Whatever you do, Yimbo, please just keep the Batwing.
I know. It's going to. I don't usually.
I really am excited for you to get the Batwing.
That's just gonna. I'm just. Oh my god, that unboxing is gonna be special.
And that'd be insane. Only because it's a 1/7 scale. It's not even like 1/12.
ridiculous.
It's big.
Yeah, it's huge.
God, I don't know what I did.
You
I know.
did yourself proud. Don't
I know.
regret. Just move
It is
forward.
true. No, but it is true. Like when you go all in a big purchase like that, and then you get that confirmation email, you're like,
I know it was. I did it. I did the. Oh boy.
yeah, and it's
You did
okay.
a thing.
Okay.
You did a thing. It's okay.
I
It's gonna be
know.
glorious. You're gonna love it.
I
For at
know.
least a day.
Sequential Plastic Zach, what is up, my friend? How you doing? What a positive person in the community.
Zach, the winner of the feature giveaway from last week, and posted a beautiful Ninja Turtle shot that you can see on the ToyPic community Instagram page.
Space Cape. I believe this is Dr. Space Cape, correct?
Oh yeah,
I
That's
hope
my
so. He
boy.
changed his
Yeah.
logo,
let's see.
and he's no
Oh,
longer
yeah,
a
yeah.
doctor, so there's a problem there.
Well,
What's up, Chris?
License
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. I mean, he did admit that he only has his first aid. Adrian's action shots. How's it going? How you doing? It's all right. You know what? Catch us on the replay. It's all good.
Oh yeah, all good.
Tony fans, what's up?
What's up?
Trying to go through. You said Hakura. What's up? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
You inspire us.
It's true.
Yeah, I agree. Right?
Was
I mean,
this,
I was also the same guy that was super excited about the Hell Charger, and I had backed that one. So, like, I just like vehicles. I love vehicles.
It's a super controversial topic, but
I know.
I will say I'd rather have the Hell Charger than the Batwing at that price.
Wait till I get the animated Batmobile that lights up.
Did you say you've
That-
done two?
No. Wait,
You
wait.
did say
Oh,
two.
for-
You did mention
you
two.
did
I
say
heard the
two.
two. Oh, because
Oh.
you meant both Batmobiles.
Yeah,
Oh,
Batmobile.
okay.
Right.
Yeah, I am
thought you
getting
made yourself
two
happy
Batmobiles.
twice. You're like, I got one on a good deal, and I got another one on a good
And I got
deal.
one for you, New Chewing.
Where did you end up?
Perfect.
Chris, where did you end up getting it?
Too bad it doesn't buy me back any slots because of the vehicle. What did you say?
I'll make up a rule. You can have 3 slots back. You buy
It
me
was
a
a
Batmobile.
local. It was a local shop that I saw it there for a
Uh-huh.
while, and then I just called them because I was like, "Is it still there?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Please hold it."
Oh right, what a deal!
So-
Seriously, that's a steal compared
No
to
doubt.
I had been looking at that. So
It's like I traveled back to 2015.
I wish.
Fly
I-
Nerd Cause, how you doing? Let me see. Oh, Samurai Chris, welcome.
Hey, Samurai Chris.
It's not a stream without Samurai Chris.
Yeah, what's up, Chris?
Not a stream until I can ask that question. Would you rather be haunted by a ghost or abducted by aliens?
Has Yimbo answered that question? The
I
Patman
don't think he
13,
has.
what's up?
Wait, what was the question?
Would you rather be haunted by ghosts, or no, one ghost, or abducted by aliens?
During your stream this Monday with Darth and Dada, I did answer. I was joking. I was like, I would take the ghost. I'm like, because I'm talking to myself, like, you know, most of the time, like when my wife goes to bed, if I'm still up in the basement, I'm talking to myself anyway. I'm like, I could use the company. I'm like, no, then that's gonna cut into my me time. But I don't want to.
Yimbo needs a friend.
I think I'd go with
the
the ghost.
He needs a ghost friend. No,
But
we
not
can
if
do
it was-
more live streams, buddy.
As long as the ghost can't affect me, it's kind of like the shadow people.
Yeah,
like,
I
you don't get
tot-
an hour. Like, man.
I am with you, Yimbo. I think I'm the only one that chose. Like, I don't want to see an alien. Like,
I don't want to be taken away from my family. If I'm gonna be
I
all
wanna
like,
You don't
shit,
know what
boy,
an
daddy.
alien looks like. It could be like Doctor Who. It could just be a human-looking character that just takes you up in a spaceship.
They're probably already here.
Probably
As I dive into Yimbo conspiracies, everything. Just kidding.
That explains the most beautiful people you see in movies.
Black Pear Studios, what's going on, David? Sketches, Toy Corner, how you doing?
Hey.
Max Payment. Oh, and Clintastic 4, what's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Oh, here we go. We talked about him. We showed his photo. 1/6 shooter.
Watch
Ooh,
out,
he
I'm
is
just
here.
kidding.
Oh no.
It was good timing. He saw it. He saw it.
100%
Oh,
Angus B face
and here-
all
here-
over.
Here we
Yimbo.
go. Here we go. Sorry. Yimbo.
I was only teasing you.
I
Chuck.
tried
was
to
just teasing.
cover everyone that reviewed
Oh
them.
please, no. I was literally, dude. This is why I was only ever joke like I never give people a hard time over text because I never want people to not misinterpret. Like, no, I'm obviously kidding.
It's
Like,
okay.
that was just
Yeah, it was only a joke when you weren't in the room.
One Light Toy has been lighting it up.
Absolutely.
Matu Maru.
Oh, hey.
I love Matu Maru.
love it.
Hellcat, how you doing? or
AC Yellow Jacket
yeah,
over
AC Yellow
on
Jacket. Sorry,
the Instas. He doesn't go to his apartment. I don't put that past him. I'm sure he does.
we had Alexander.
My question for HC is: does the ghost help with posing, or is it a jerk that knocks your figures over? That's what I would like to know. Does it hold? Do you need stands and wires for your shots?
I have to imagine that the ghost can't really touch things, so it's not helpful as much as like a sounding board in the room.
Quick little Yimbo reviews. There's a Netflix movie that my wife and I watched a couple weeks ago, and it was excellent with was it David Harper? Right? Is that Harper? The guy that played
Harper.
Oh, the ghost.
Harper?
Yeah.
With ghost movie.
David Mackey, yeah.
It was so good with Anthony Mackie. Yeah,
was it good?
It was amazing, and they had a thing where he couldn't interact with people, but if he concentrated,
don't ruin it. I do want to see it.
It's really good. It's really good. I'm just saying it gives you some good ghost rules to follow. Okay. So yes, if a ghost was concentrating enough, it could hold the figure for you.
Okay,
be amazing.
Dr. Space Cape is just proving a point. He's pretty sure Dr. Dre doesn't have a doctorate. I think you're right.
That's fair. That's fair. Dr. Dre, Dr. Phil, Dr. Pepper.
Put Doctor back onto Space Cape. You earned it. Ghosts here. Alien Ghost. That's right. Alien Ghost.
That's right.
You've gotten that answer before from
people. Yeah.
It's very funny.
Team Ghost. Clandestic 4. Talking about it could be Casper, right? The friendliest ghost, right? Yeah, of course, haunted.
I would like to think also my kindness would eventually win the ghost over. Even if they came at me with some either passive aggressive energy or just some hostile, I just hit them with these hands of kindness, and eventually we'd be buddies.
that is some confidence I don't actually have in myself, so I'm impressed by you, Yimbo. You think you could win over a ghost that doesn't like you already?
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Not. It's me. Come on. This is me.
Oh, man.
I do love this comment. I just want to know what the ghosts or aliens' motivations and intent are. And it's very true. But we didn't.
Yeah, we'll flip it. The ghost is all about probing. The alien is, just can't move on.
We got a lot of ghosts in here. And then HEL Jacket says, the ghost does move things around, so I guess it's a poltergeist.
Oh, see, I was thinking like on the Casper spectrum.
Oh, really? Okay, so it's a friendly ghost to you.
I mean, I find it annoying, but
you know what I don't want? Do not I'm afraid to even say the word. I don't want any not they're like ghosts, but they're monsters. I don't even want to say the word. Sorry.
Give me an example.
Well, yeah, I'm trying.
It's a ghost, but it's a monster.
What's the Paranormal Activity? Whatever haunts them there.
Oh yeah, those are some creepy movies. They were creepy. By the way, I just saw a comment from Christopher Sullivan. The alien is Paul. I'm down for that. I love Seth Rogen, so I love his voice. That movie's hilarious. You ever see that?
Who said
Paul?
The alien is Paul.
I would be so down for to drive Paul to his spaceship.
It's been a minute since I've seen that movie. I forgot it.
It came on cable. Oh, dude, it's funny because it's the guys. It's the
guys who did Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's very funny.
Yeah, those are good guys. Okay, I mean, good point. Adrian's action shots. How often you get to meet a new alien life form? I hear you on that.
They're all good points.
What if the alien's also a toy collector? That's why they came to Earth.
But what if the toys are humans?
I knew you were. I had to stop myself. I didn't want to ruin the punchline.
A toy collector. Why you gotta be judgy?
Well, why are they here? To collect their toys. Just saying.
All right, A24. Did we get through the chat?
Yeah, that's everyone. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Great Mewtwo. How you doing? Welcome. And please, the chat's the best part. We try to get through it. We do talk a lot and we do review a lot of things, but please, you are all our favorite part of this. Like we are continuing to build this positive community in this toy community, and we want to make sure that all of you are included in making sure that you feel like you're a part of it. So please comment, please talk to each other, and please, if you see a new name here, go follow them. Hopefully it's the same name on IG. But if you want to put up your IG handle up there, please follow. And we hope to give you just a fun show where we can talk about photography, talk about toys, and just take a load off midweek. It's a Wednesday.
Yeah, hell yeah.
With that said about the usernames, Spacecape is now again Dr. Spacecape.
Hey, congratulations, Dr. Spacecape.
You
Oh my
earned it,
gosh.
buddy.
He is Dr. Spacecape. I thought you were joking.
The doctor. I love it. This is really an amazing show for you that we have for you tonight, because in addition to the 10 spectacular photos that made it into the top 10, we have some excellent fun ways to continue to expand the way that TPC features all of your artwork. So we're very, very fired up. And should I mention our special guest advice?
I did.
Oh, you did already?
In the preview.
Oh, in the preview. That's right. So if you remember a few weeks ago, we were able to have amazing videos sent in from Mitchell Wu and Sir Dork, and we were so honored and privileged that they were able to take the time out of their lives, to send in some advice to people just starting out in the toy photography community. And tonight we have one from Dan's Toy Art, and man, like I had a chance to stream on his Out of Order Productions, his feature page once, and I mean I've talked to him literally. He's been one of my earliest inspirations, and he's again one of those guys that with already the big following and understanding, like he wasn't going to get back to me right away. Just be like, I just pepper him with little questions. And how did you pull that off? And I love the way. And I've like so much of my own stuff I've modeled or pulled inspiration from to then make it into my own thing, But so I'm so fired up for this video tonight. So yeah, we have a nice little video from him. So for more advice for all of us here in the TPC.
All right. So some of you already know I have a deep fear of like dolls, like Chucky, all that. I hate that. I can't stand them. But this is like a close second, which HC Yellow Jacket says. There's a little ghost girl behind you. No, I can't do it.
Oh my god.
I can't do it. No. And then we all know Toy Baller Beyond and Dr. Pepper's Ghost. Thanks.
That's oh my god! You need to now have like a floating Dr. Pepper can somewhere behind you.
I'm like
around each stream.
Seriously, HC, like I'm like looking over here in my doorway, and if I see like a little girl silhouette, it's probably my kids, but that's gonna freak me out. So thank you. Now I keep looking. All right. Well, just as everyone knows, for most of us that join us here, we asked 3 questions to our special top 10 people, and to really just get to know them, because this is really kind of a brief session for us to review their photos, but also we want to get to know their toy photographer. So we asked them, what is your favorite toy growing up? What figures do you use in the photo? That's a new one. What's the story behind your picture? And what's making you happy in the toy community right now? So as much as I want to keep going and talking about ghosts, Batmobiles, and aliens,
Batmobiles, ghosts,
and giving Trevor a hard time.
that's a whole nother that's like a whole nother.
I have to imagine Trevor left the stream already. He's like, Yimbo, freaking having a beef with me.
No, never, ever, ever. But he is probably gonna, spit in my Guinness when at Legion's gone.
No.
But I can't wait for that. Why don't we head into the TPC top 10 for this week? Hold on. Gotta show it. Oh gosh, what's going on? TPC top 10 for this week. Well, I tried to pull it up on my computer.
And while you're doing that, I'm just going to read out. Clintastic goes, I know my next Photoshop project now. LOL.
What is it? What is it?
I'm assuming it's going to be Toy Father related.
I swear to God. Like, wait, how
Dr.
did
Pepper's Ghost?
I'm getting a porcelain doll for your birthday, guys. Please don't.
My wife is the same thing. She is terrified of those kind of dolls. She's terrified.
Yeah, they're scary. All right. Well, I guess no one else.
I mean,
No, I find them.
sure.
I find them also super creepy. I'm with you, Chris, but not that like. But she's with you in terms of the. All right, fire things off, my friend.
All right, everyone. Let's get going. Let's go check it out. First slide, though.
Is this
what do we
right?
got here? This was the first. Yeah, that was the first one.
But
That's where
there's like a picture.
Well, everybody, we thought the stream was running well.
Hold on.
It also says March 4. But anyways,
What is going on with this?
I don't know. Maybe we need to use PowerPoint instead of Google. But
No, I think it's because we all kind of
phone to desktop has screwed up on my end.
That's
just
what
so
it
you
is.
know. If you try to edit it, there's a weird thing. I tap it on my stream when like pictures got twisted around. It's bizarre.
Do you want to do a quick minute and just sweep through the slides to see if there's any like corrections? Like that picture shouldn't have been on that slide.
Yeah, I don't know why I was there.
But hey, let's talk about that now. So the first slide you're going to see is of the beautifully designed logo by Clintastic 4 celebrating the newest challenge that came from the stream last week, the Randalorian Challenge. Now, this challenge was inspired by Burkhead Toys. And what this is, it's taking a photo within a Star Wars environment and applying non-Star Wars characters to that photo. So this is the logo by Clintastic. We're gonna make this available.
Clintastic,
Dude,
great job.
He blew me away. I'm gonna say it again, Clint, because I told you a couple times already. But I want to tell everyone this is like fantastic editing. Oh my god! Oh,
and he did so quick.
Yeah,
like within like I feel like it was like an hour. And he's like, "Oh yeah, here you go," on like a random day. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Thank you, Clintastic 4. Wow.
I forget who last week came up with the term Randalorian. Maybe it was Clintastic. But again, it's a Star Wars environment using non-Star Wars characters. So let's take a look at that photo that inspires this new challenge. It will be the photo on the right. The photo on the right is by Burkhead Toys. It's the classic, iconic Mandalorian end of episode 1, where Mando discovers that the package is actually, everyone refers to it as Baby Yoda, but it's Grogu. I get it. And it led to this awesome conversation with the chat and people were talking about, and we came across this challenge. And the photo on the left is by not by our one of our favorite supporters, Not a Bird, Not a Plane Photography. He did this immediately. Like that was the next day.
Yeah. Talk about inspiration, like he was fired up. And it came out, just look at that. It's chef's kiss.
I really love the subtleness. Like, first of all, fantastic photos. Burkhead and then also Not a Bird. In the Not a Bird's photo, I love that subtle, like, top-heavy lean that the cradle has. Just saying that Superman's just a little too heavy for this.
Yep.
But it's perfect.
It's so good.
And so what this challenge is, we'll welcome anyone that wants to contribute to this style. Again, Star Wars setting, non-Star Wars characters. I know Toy Father and I have created one. Yimbo, I think you have an idea for one.
Yeah, I'm going to do one for sure.
I love this.
This is the play. That's our tagline. Thank you.
This is the play. I love.
Yes, that is really. Oh my goodness, we got to tell
perfect.
TPC. They've been great about pulling quotes, right? No, Chewie.
This is the play.
Great, you two. You just won the night for me. That is perfect.
This is the play. I love that.
Clint,
the play.
Can we add it to the list? Oh man, that's so good.
Oh, that might be our hashtag for the show. Oh, so good. Anyways,
I love that.
All you have to do, use this hashtag. We'll see it and celebrate. I'm not sure what happens with it, but everyone's welcome to enter the challenge.
Yeah, how long
I
do we want
know.
to have this run for? Like, are we doing a full month? Like, or do we do
I
it
say
for
we
a
run it
month?
until the show, until the season's over.
I'm going to announce this right now,
I
guys.
like
I'm
that.
going to
I
announce
like
this
that.
right now. For many of you who followed me, No Chewing, Yimbo, you all know that we have a lot of figures that we have not opened. And for me, I have a lot of Black Series that have not opened. So we will pick a winner each from the Randalorian at the end of this month. And I will give out 3 separate prizes for this thing.
Do we want at the end of this month or the end of
Like, end of
the challenge is over?
yeah, another challenge, right?
Isn't that this month? I don't know. When is the end of the
No,
challenge?
well, it's only
Well,
been what, 3rd episode tonight? Is it 3rd? How many episodes?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
been 3. This is the 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so they do what,
sorry,
like
what
8
are-
episodes?
Oh, end of the show, you mean?
Yeah, end of the
Oh.
It's the
end
season.
of season 3. We'll call
Yeah.
it, and maybe even talk about the show too.
That's
Yeah.
perfect. I like that idea.
And I like the giveaway. Very generous.
Hey
But
guys,
good.
it's gonna get me back some slots in my 52.
Every 2 figures you give away, you get 1 slot back. I don't want this cheap
Wow,
thing going
yes.
on. We need to hold up
Yes.
to some truth for the year. We're only on
But
March
hey,
15th.
shipping is a lot. If you shipping all that, that's
Okay.
like $30. Just saying.
Okay, I'll give you 1 slot for all of. You know what?
Can we talk? We'll talk about semantics later.
Yes.
Yeah. The council will meet later. I'm gonna give you 2 full slots for doing this.
How about we talk about it over some beers, No Chewing?
There we go.
Okay, fine. You know how I grease the wheel. It's okay.
I'll buy the nachos. I cannot wait. This is gonna be awesome. I hope all of you are pumped for it as well. This is the play.
Oh man, it's so good.
Play.
So
It's
good.
perfect. Thank you so much for that.
You too. Oh, what do we got here? Yimbo?
Ooh, it's my turn.
Who's this
Yes.
pretty face?
Can I play
Oh,
it? Can I play it?
well, do you want to set it up first? Because this is the actual like idea,
Yes.
right? This is the whole
So
thing. Okay.
explain this to me because you did it over text last night. It was 11 o'clock and you still explained it. No Chewing had a smart ass answer, but it was okay. But I didn't understand what the remix was.
Okay. So
I wasn't even sure what you were talking about.
this has come around because, as we know, and this has been one of our goals again with partnering with the TPC and continuing to help elevate all of our accounts and combating the algorithm where we know what the motivation is, like we have whatever followers, doesn't matter. They're going to show only a small percentage. And I know that hashtags have been tough and et cetera, et cetera. So one of the things that I've always found is using their promoted features so you don't have to pay to play. So collab features, I've been trying to use my platform to help. I've been on a collab tear with the new friends that I've made here through the TPC and the TPC Discord. And the other one that I just discovered worked out pretty well was using the Reel Remix feature. Again, they're trying to be TikTok, so they want us to make the reels and yada yada. So rather than have force a person if they're not a lot of toy photographers just want to take pictures, and I get that. So I tried to make a very simple, easy way to not only get to know you behind the camera, and again, not that you necessarily need to be in it, but that you could, and then a simple way to lead up to showing off your art. And I think it's going to help tremendously, especially if people start jumping into it. I tried to make it fun and simple. It's only 13 seconds long. And what we're going to do is select what you want. I don't know how long you want to run it for. I guess we'll see between now and next Tuesday. We'll take a look at how many people did participate, but one of the most, we're going to decide the most creative one. That will also be another person to get featured for the following week.
Sweet. Let's check it out.
Right.
What a remix reel is.
Hi, I'm a toy photographer. Let's see the fig you want to shoot.
Now show me the setup. And let's see the final result. And that's it. It's very simple. And then how you would do it is you can't do it on your own reel. This is what I was trying to tell you, Chris. Like you can't just check this on yours. You have to look at somebody else's reel.
Yeah.
So here is an awesome account, Marvelous Action Figures Pose. So if I were to remix his, you hit the 3 dots at the bottom, bloop, and it's right there, remix. And it gives you a choice. It says with original video or after original video. I tried to set this up where you do it side by side, but it could be after. It doesn't matter. Like whatever you guys want to do. But using either of those options, and I know that No Chewing and I, he remixed the one of mine to nice views and success. I remixed the one of Machu Toy, our boy Matt, Between Two Sentinels shout out with J Shot. But and I just I didn't even realize. I was like, oh my god, there's 23,000 views. Like because I usually get hundreds, like nothing crazy. So that like blew my mind that I was like scrolling back to think of this concept. And yeah, it was very exciting. So
I think still confused on what you're supposed to do.
I'll explain it to you later, buddy. We'll grab some beers, those nachos. You can try win me over and like give you slots back out.
We both have our agendas for that night.
Look. It's like this. This is what my friend Cody did.
Oh,
that's
okay.
That's what a remix is.
Oh, I thought you guys were doing a live for that one. Got it.
No. So that's what I'm supposed to be super easy.
All good.
Like if you keep me up on the side, like you record that little piece as the thing, like I'm gonna do, so you can wave, you can just do whatever. I don't know, show a banner, whatever it is. Show
right.
If you got one of these signs, who cares? Whatever you feel
sense.
Comfortable doing.
Got it.
Boom.
Got it.
Hey, there's my friend.
Sure.
There's two. There's Cody.
Go.
There it is. Awesome. All right. Well, I can't wait. I'm gonna do it.
And then, so I was getting the ball rolling
going right now.
Yeah, so I was getting the ball rolling with the Real Remix Challenge. This is again something else that we can continue doing, and like I'll pass the torch over to one of these guys, our TPC Discord guys, to come up, and we'll just continue this. Again, we're trying to come up with so many different ways to be able to feature your work. Yeah,
and it's really, honestly, like I didn't realize how daunting of a task the ToyPic community account has been doing this for so long, and it's only been running with like 4 or 5 nominators, with some guest nominators thrown in, every couple weeks. So we've been rethinking our ways of how to get a wider net to capture everyone in as many people as we can in the toy community each week, and featuring. Using the ToyPic community Instagram is one of the best ways to get your work out there.
Yeah. And just because I saw that they were posted today, our TPC Discord, that's run by Jaden and Toy Mirth, and like all of our moderators, Dr. Spacegate, got their nominations came up, and that all came out from the TPC Discord. Another avenue. It's just so cool. Like
it is cool.
The expansion. It's so awesome.
Awesome. Well, let's do that, Randalorian. Let's do the remix. I can't wait for that. And let's move on to the TPC top 10.
Hi.
Hold on.
No, Yimbo. Not again. Goodbye.
All right. I got to do it, guys. Backstreet Toys. All right. Thank you, Yimbo. Thank you.
Can always lean on Yimbo for some musicality.
Now, this pick, why do let me just rhetorically ask you guys, but this is way for in case we have any new people to the stream. Why have I seen this picture before?
Because you nominated it?
No, wasn't this one of our secret hashtags?
I think.
Oh.
Did we talk about this picture last week? Like, we got to see this last week. Or am I crazy?
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
Was it?
I feel like I'm going to continue loving on this picture. Didn't we talk about it? Can someone in the chat remind me? Didn't we was this one of our secret hashtag selections?
No.
What? Did I just get blown up? Maybe I was blown away when I saw this
photo. It's a dope photo.
You nominated it.
No chance too, but I like initially, Oh my goodness. Oh, this is like what you get with that midweek hard working broken brain.
Are you experiencing one of those conspiracy theory, parallel worlds, deja vu type moments?
It could be. You know what? If for anybody that ever wants to check out Yimbo Reviews Everything, there is the Yimbo of the multiverse. So maybe it was one of my variants. It could have been.
Yeah, Yimbo's other show in another universe. It's Yimbo buys everything, everywhere, all at once.
Well,
Let's talk about the photo.
This is a great photo. It's a great mashup. I love mashups. Everyone loves mashups, but wow.
Oh,
Boca
so
in the back.
Milla Gorilla. That's what it was. Part of our collab. We did. That's a multiverse of madness. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. That's okay. I'm just losing my mind. I knew I love this picture. I'm so happy it got featured. Continue, boys.
So this is
The thing I
definitely
love-
the SH
yeah.
Figure Arts Thanos. I love that. I really do love this figure. It's a great figure. Yeah, you do have to be careful with that double blade. I don't know what the Invisible Girl figure
She
is.
doesn't
but
actually have a name. It's Violet, and that particular figure is from the Disney Toy Box line.
Toy Box. Okay, the video game.
No, that was Disney Infinity. When Disney Infinity went under, they continued to make action figures and gave it articulation. They sell them in the Disney store.
That's awesome. I didn't realize they continue to do that. That's great.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh gosh, I mean, just this photo. I love how they did the force field.
I love the light that's bouncing off of the force field onto Thanos. I think that's a beautiful
yeah,
touch.
very nice touch.
And,
then-
I'm gonna. Did you mention the lighting? Just like that perfect purple light hitting him. That was at that great
Yep.
angle.
Mm-hmm.
God, so good.
And then the bokeh in the back, which is really the scene from Endgame, which is like you can tell it's from
Yeah.
like the devastation. And look at that ground.
Nice texture.
Isn't it
Pretty good
nice?
Oh, Chris can't actually see this, but I'm holding up Mr. Incredible from the Toy Box line.
Oh, sorry. Oh, cool. That's nice.
Yeah, they're great. They're like, I bought this one when it was 10. I think they're up to $12 a figure.
$12. That's not bad.
Not bad at
I
all.
bought my kids the Avengers set, the Wolverine with
They
the
have
pop
a-
out claws.
Mm-hmm. They have a really nice Spider-Man 2099, Chris.
They do?
Yeah, like the beefy one, like into the across the Spider-Verse version.
Is it the Across the Spider-Verse version?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. Googling tonight.
Figure 27.
Oh, these don't count because they're for my kids. Backstreet Toys. What an incredible photo. Thank you so much. Wow. Just everything about it. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
well put
It's
together.
a lot of
There are
fun.
a lot of different aspects that they needed to put together that
Mhm.
came up with this. It's a lot to think about, but wow, what a great figure. What a great photo.
Yeah, I love this mashup. It's beautiful the way it's just a lot of fun. I love it when these shots come across my feed.
Mm-hmm.
I have to apologize to Backstreet Toys for my Mandela effect of thinking we talked about it last week. But seriously, Nilla Girl reminded me, like, it's, you know what? We see a lot of toy pictures between everything, which is awesome. But this one I remember distinctly, like, and I guess I did. Maybe it was the comment I left on it. I don't know. And if I did it, then I will. This is such a good picture. It really does like make me so happy. Oh,
Did we have any answers for this one?
Unfortunately, no, we don't have for this one. But it's okay if Backstreet Toys sees the stream and wants to answer. We'll happily develop that makeup homework section that we talk about each week, if and when we get answers.
Yes.
great Mewtwo hit us with another great comment, and then you realize that Thanos succeeded. Violet wouldn't have had to turn in that late homework assignment. So good.
All right. Backstreet Toys, thank you so much. Let's go to number 9.
Number 9.
The Ultimate Luke. I love the Ultimate Luke.
His
Yeah, fantastic
clean,
photographer.
clean shots, always clean, wonderful.
And Yimbo, remind us what that photography technique of having a stark white background is.
That's called some high key lighting right there, with the negative space all around it. So I love
That's
it.
incredible.
He does really good work with both high key, low key. He drops in a lot of that negative space with various colors, like that. He goes with the solids a lot. But his posing, Luke has like such tremendous posing.
Great
as
posing.
as you can see here.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's the Gambit Mayfix jacket.
Oh, good
I think
eye.
so. Yeah,
I'm
Good
not
eye.
sure.
the way
It's
it cuffs
covering
at the bottom.
Yeah, there's a button that is not there though that should be there, and that's why I'm not sure. Or it could be the Peter B one too. But I do think it's the Gambit one. But yeah, great! Wow, what a great photo. So Yimbo, this is it has high key, sorry, high key, negative
Not to be
space,
confused with lo-fi, which is music.
or medium key. Now, if you said there's full of negative space, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the background had your face in the background, would that be positive space?
That'd just be a backdrop.
I see what
Unless
you
it was
set
a
up there.
close up.
That's
If it was like just
So
my
bad.
forehead, then sure. But that would also be considered negative space.
I really work for that silence after my jokes. I really do.
I know you really do. Hey, we got Grime sitting in the house.
Hey,
What's going
Graham
on?
City, what's up, buddy?
Oh, and I see Toy Addict too. If I may, real quick, I just had to show him. Here we go, buddy. Because you know him from the ToyPic or from Toy Talk. Real fast. There you go, Toy Addict. Whoop. I don't know if you can see it. There it is.
Black and Wednesday.
yes.
With a splash of green.
Yeah, buddy.
We
So I will be
skipped
posting
right
that
past the plugs.
post stream tonight. Yeah, just shouting it out, another little thing.
We skipped right past the plugs. Let's take a moment. Today is Wednesday, and it is not celebrating, but there's a challenge that happens every Wednesday. Toy Addict 17 started this off as a Black and Wednesday. Last month became a Black and Wednesday with a splash of red. For the month of March, it's Black and Wednesday with a splash of green. All it means is a black and white photo with a little bit of green in it. If you would like to enter this challenge and take a photo and have some fun, simply tag your photo with hashtag #TA_Black and Wednesdays.
It's awesome. It's so much fun, and it really does make you think about what figures you want to use in your photo before you shoot them. And also, it taught me a new technique of how to use the black and white filter, but add some color into it as well. Awesome. So this photo by the Ultimate Luke. I mean, hey, it's Spider-Man. It's checking all the boxes for me. Spider-Man, webs, swinging, and amazing posing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All of it. Yeah.
That's maxed. That's a maxed out Mayfix right there, right? Is that a Mayfix? I'm assuming.
Yep.
It looks like it,
It
right?
is.
Yep.
It is.
That's
You can tell by the
unboxed.
knees.
Yeah, but maxed. Like, look at that head torque, the twist, the shoulder. I mean, like he pushes his. He's great. Ultimate Luke, a great follow, guys. Really wonderful, like poster, picture, frameable stuff. Like the stuff that you can just. It's like this. iPhone backgrounds. Thanks, Ozzy.
let's
Thanks,
keep
88 Figs.
88 figs because Toy Father cannot see it. He says, I like Yimbo's new setup. I think we do too.
I do too.
Thanks, guys.
I can't wait.
nice.
You know what? I can't wait. When you take down that sign and get the Batwing.
Like, it's gonna be nuts.
Or no, just put it like right next to the sign.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
yeah, you could. I think at that point, though, you need to invest in your lights so that you have lights that just shine on it. Kind of like
Yes.
how it was in the
Like
Batcave.
no, two bat signals like shining on it. So you have to get
That's not
another one of
canon.
those.
Don't
bat
be
signals.
silly. You just need one bat signal and then
One.
2 spotlights.
That might be tough, but yeah, I agree with no chewing.
Mhm.
I second that.
All things you need to do. Nodbird's actually covering more of our bases. If you like what you hear, hit that like button, subscribe if you can, if you like to hear more of us, and ring that notification bell.
Mhm.
Perfect. Thank you, Nodbird.
All right. Well, Ultimate Luke, did he have any answers for us?
Yes. All right. So the Ultimate Luke said, "Thank you so much for the feature. Oh, my favorite toy growing up was any Spider-Man figure I could get my grubby little hands on."
I love this guy already.
Yeah, awesome. Totally get that. The story behind the photo, my story behind my photo was inspired by Peter B. Parker from Into the Spider-Verse. Plus, Spidey in a trench coat is just badass. And lastly, what's making you happy in the toy community? Seeing people grow and develop their photography skills. Fantastic.
Love it. Wait, did you ask him about what are the figures in the? Did he say it?
I did, but
Is it the
he didn't say.
Mayfex? He didn't say. Got it.
Yeah,
I just wanted to know about that coat. That was bothering me.
I'm sure it's Mayfex.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, Ultimate Luke. Fantastic. Love it. Let's go to number 8.
Oh, look at this shot.
Gula May G4 GH4. Oh gosh. Sorry, everyone.
All good. I'll go first. This photo is of General Grievous in that perfect Grievous pose where he's just hunched over, walking angrily, probably wheezing and coughing through a spaceship. And it's awesome.
Is General Grievous a robot?
Because of the wheezing, I always imagine that some sort of androids.
Okay.
Like it was like one of those like species of from the Trade Commission that mutilated his body to become General Grievous.
Okay.
But I don't know. So people in the chat, if there's some Star Wars fans out there.
Yeah, we are appreciators of, well, at the very least, I could say I know I'm an appreciator of the universe. I know some things about Star Wars. I just watched the stuff.
yeah. Gosh darn it, I love that Mando. Like that Mando.
Mando's my favorite.
They do such a great job at just living in the universe, and you don't necessarily care about like whatever the storyline was or anything. You're just living with the characters in the moment, and that's what I love about someone. He is an android. Okay.
For Cyborg.
And also Skydra Walker.
Skydra, let's go.
The best with extreme sets.
Oh my god, the guy's photography is amazing.
15% off with the code Skydro. Extremesets.com.
Is it really?
Oh yeah. Here's a promo.
Awesome.
I think it's Skydro.
If it isn't, put it in the chat, Skydro. But I love this photo itself. I love the background and the lighting and the way the aperture that they chose for the bokeh in the back, because it's subtle enough where you're like, I'm on a spaceship, but it's not specific enough to see like what are you using for this background.
Yeah, the lights are. Yeah, it's fantastic. Great shot.
I just want to reiterate how amazing the posing is, because it's like really that's what drew me right in. The hunch, the slapping, like that is his strut. It's so awesome.
I was right. It is Skydro, all caps, 15% off at Extreme Sets.
Nice. You want a Coke? Do we know what figure this is? Is this a Black Series or is this a figure arts? Did they make a figure arts?
The way it's posed, I have a hard time believing that this is a Black Series.
Yeah.
The way it's hunched forward like that. I might be wrong. I don't actually have the figure, but because it's posability, I have to imagine it's like an SH. But people in the chat may know more than me.
It looks awesome. No answers or yes answers?
No answers, unfortunately.
And it's all right, because you can always get us to them and do the makeup homework, and hopefully we get to read them out someday.
Yeah, absolutely.
I still, because I had admitted to you guys, I was slow with my questions today. But yeah, we like this is a good opportunity to say, if you ever miss an opportunity to send us your answers before the stream, at any point after, we will either post them, or we will do both. We'll post them to the feature, so this way people can get to know you a little bit better. And then I think we had talked about in the past, like discussing your answers the following week, just to give you a little shout out and a hey, this is what we got.
This is what I love about the ToyPic community. We have Megar, from Peru. And I have to say, I love the global reach that ToyPic community has. People from all over the country, and every week we find ourselves maybe using Google Translate to translate some of our questions over. And please, like, don't be afraid to let us know if we kind of sometimes are detectives and are like, all right, I see some of their feed is in a different language, so I'm going to look it up. I'm going to try to figure it out, and that we do our best to make sure that we get those questions to you in the most manageable way possible, so that it's easy for you to read them.
Speaking of international, we have a top of the morning from India.
Alpha Tango.
What's going on, buddy boy?
Ooh, Alpha Tango. Can't wait to read your answers. All right. Well, can someone, Yimbo, you're really good at names. I'm putting you on the spot.
I'm really good at apologizing for doing my best. So I'll say Chris is doing his best. We just want to make sure we're trying. We know how important names are to people. It's you. It's your username. So we're doing. Chris. So
I'll do it. I'll do it. You already did the apologizing. Thank you.
I think it's.
Go ahead.
I think it's Gulomi. Gulomi.
I was gonna say
it's a double L.
Okay. Okay.
So again, we would like to get to this. So you can also let because who reached out?
I did.
Okay.
You know what? I didn't do my investigation into his I didn't look up where exactly this photographer is from. So that might be my bad. I just kind of sent me.
I was just gonna say, we also don't we would never take offense if we were to send us like a phonetic pronunciation, because
too much
I'm
choice.
Sure
it says it's French.
Guillaume. Oh,
okay.
Cody.
Thank you, Cody. You're the best.
He's so good. He's so good. Okay.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it. This is a team effort.
This is a team effort.
Thank you. This is why I appreciate the chat so much.
So much.
You guys really help us.
No,
I'm
seriously.
looking like a complete fool.
And you know what? I'm going to throw this out there, because how many episodes did we do when we first started? It was, 2 recorded episodes? Was it 2? And then we were like, let's go live. And
episode.
Oh,
we
yeah.
We did one live, but then we went back to recording, and then
so
we
how
came
many
back at episode 7.
7.
To
Oh
do
yeah. So
live, and then
we were doing recorded. Just so everyone knows, it's the chat that was like made us go like, oh, we should just keep doing it live, because this is amazing. So it's all you guys. Again, you inspire us. So just thank you.
just want to point out, Alex, this is my boy Zombie Clown Photography. What's up,
Oh, Zombie? What's up?
Okay. Let's go to number 7. I think it's number 7. Chris Manoff from, I think was he from Indonesia? No, he came in here. He came into the chat hot, and I forget where it was. But I love this photo. This one, Yimbo, was one that I nominated from our secret hashtag last week.
That's right. That's what it is. Yes.
Enough said. Like, reasons why. Spider-Man Ben Reilly. But also, like, I love just the crisp focus on Spider-Man itself, looking over the ledge, and then I believe that's a digital background. Using that digital background, that's like seamless in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I mean, you know me.
I'm gonna do a
Spider-Man, Chris.
I have to analyze each week. I'm gonna look back on the last 10 weeks and see how many secret hashtag photos Chris has selected that are Spider-Man themes, and then I'm gonna ban you from choosing a Spider-Man theme picture next time.
I have to say I have been very careful, especially I think this week's and last week's too.
I picked a Spider-Man shot. I've tried not
you
to.
Did.
And the funny thing is, like in looking, because of we talk about just how like Spidey stuff, like get us pictures of Spider-Man, like that secret hashtag this week was kind of loaded with Spider-Man shots, and I feel like I should have.
It really was. And this was me during. I was like, no, don't look at the Spider-Man. I got you something different.
Oh man. Well, the amazing this like I apologized profusely to how do we say Chris Manoffy, right?
Yeah.
So I did. Thank you so much. This was one of my last second. So yes. Oh, it's a Christian. Yeah, that's right. So Christian. All right. So one of my Hail Marys, and I said I apologize profusely, and I'm going to say it again. I'm sorry for I thought I did it. It's just a lot. We juggle a lot. No excuses. It was on me, but I got answers. So thank you so much. Oh, we have them, baby.
He's from Indonesia. If you're here, can you answer these questions, Jimbo? What are they?
All right, here we go. So our questions are: what was your favorite toy growing up? What figures are in your photo? What's the story behind your picture? And what is making you happy in the toy community right now?
Hold on, I have to pick up Skydress. I love how Instagram has evolved from nothing but Star Wars stormtroopers and toy photography to debating how many different Spider-Man photos there are.
It's very true. So here we go.
Thanks.
So number one, in terms of favorite toy growing up, probably Spider-Man.
Did he really get you?
Oh, you do. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking Christian. Christian is awesome. So it's So again, the account. It's Chris Menifee, right? But his name's Christian. So probably Spider-Man. I got my first Spider-Man toy at 5, if I'm not mistaken, and started loving it. Amazing. I had the Secret Wars. Chris, was that your first Spidey? Secret Wars?
No, my first Spidey was one of those bendy Spideys.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Like no articulation. They just bend.
I think we talked about this. My very first action figure was Captain America, the bendy
one. Yeah. That's right.
It's the very first action figure I lost.
Christian's here. Christian's in the chat.
Yeah,
this is amazing. Thank you so much.
That's what I was asking. I thought because he was in the chat, I thought he would answer these live, but he was DMing you. Okay.
Yeah. So again, thank you so much, Christian. So number 2, we know as because we have them in our collection. This is the Marvel Legends Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Awesome.
It was hold on. He says it was a Spider-Man figure that came with a snowboard and a jumpsuit. Oh man,
which one was that? We're gonna have to Google that right away. Oh, it must be a new one.
No Chewin and I are talking about figures that had no articulation. This guy's got a Spider-Man with props, accessories,
a jumpsuit.
All right, so
that sounds awesome.
All right, so gentlemen. So we typically, this is how this rolls. We like to react in real time. At least I know I like to do that. I like to shoot out go fishing for my answers and then read them. So you're getting my genuine reaction. So I wanted to settle us down for a second because this is for number 3. So what's the story behind your picture? Basically, it's a reminder of the anniversaries of my friend's death back on February 26, 2022. Before the accident, he had invited me to see Spider-Man No Way Home at the movies at the cinema back in Christmas 2021 with my homies. So sorry, I'm sorry for your loss. And this is a very touching tribute, and that means so much more now that we see. This is why we ask these questions, to get to know more about the photographers, it's not just pictures of toys, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Thank you for sharing that, Christian. Again, we feel for you, man. That's awful, but we're happy you're able to do things like this to bring yourself joy and to honor the memory. And then what is making you happy in the toy community right now? I think I found someone else who enjoys and loves their toys just like I do since childhood. They also love to give and to share valuable tips. So it's a double win, of course. So again, just that wonderful sentiment of it's what we all say. We are creating such a wonderful, safe space on the internet. Not in but just really a supportive space. You know what I mean? This is just a wonderful.
No, it's true.
Oh,
it's true.
It's fantastic. It really is truly wonderful. So Christian, we're happy to have you be a part of it. And seriously, stunning work. Love the lighting. I love that blue and red come up from the bottom too. There gives me police light vibes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's Spider-Man after an emergency happens.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So there we go.
Love this photo. amazing meaning behind it, and it just makes the photo even better.
Right.
All right, let's go to our next thing. I don't think it's number 6. Oh, that's right.
Ooh, man. I caught up to you guys hard.
I had a good week. I didn't buy any toys since the last time we spoke, everyone.
Why are you dropping 45 on me? Where's everybody else's told? Jeez, it's messed up, man. Trying to out me to my wife.
Sold anything really? I mean, Chris, his would say 27.
Mine would probably be 27, 28, something like that. But I actually went down. I think mine was 26, so I was pretty good.
Well, yeah, that's what is that? What I said it was? It was that's how many I've.
Yeah, you told me 23.
Then,
so then I just
reverse engineered the math.
No, I put 45 as a joke.
You're not wrong. It's somewhere because I've because of our scoring system and because of selling and like I gave away some figs today to the Captain 1134 and I sold him a Bo-Katan, so I bought some spaces back for myself.
Come on, I wish I had a neighbor I could just dump toys on.
It was awesome. I was like, "Hey, do you have a McFarlane Joker? Do you have
no chewing? I feel like you have like everything that I have. So what you just?
Yeah, I was trying to get back another spot. I offered him the Wanda Legends and the Rogue from the AOA, and he turned me down. I was like, oh, okay. Nobody wants these toys.
Are you sure? Think about it. Let me just leave it here. Let me just leave it here.
I was like, I need the space back.
What if I throw in like $5? Would you take them?
Coming soon to a giveaway near Yimbo Buzz Everything.
So for those of you who don't know who are new to us, we have a 52 figure challenge or 52 purchases. We made a New Year's resolution between the three of us and some other people outside the toy community. For me, I'm looking at 52 purchases. So thinking about being more responsible with, first of all, my money, but also for my space that I have. I don't have enough room to keep all these figures. And the whole idea is that we're keeping track of all of our purchases and figures on a spreadsheet for each of us. And we can get back spots in our 52 if we sell a figure or give away figures. And Yimbo is a hustler. So he sells a lot of toys. He sells a lot of toys.
I'm not making like I've still spent more than I've made. Oh wait, is my wife still watching? No, she's sleeping.
Stop talking about. So then I like to give some toys away. So I gave some toys away to get some spots. We agreed that depending on what they are, like having 2 figures. If you give away 2 figures, it should count as 1.
Except for the 2 you gave me.
Except for the 2 I gave you,
spots back as you want.
I counted it as 2. But I do think like if you do, I think we haven't really talked about shipping costs and whatnot. So if I do give away figures, like I think putting that, we'll have our nacho night, no chewing, and we'll figure that out.
Well, if you buy me nachos, I'm probably just gonna give it to you.
Okay, fair, done. Because then I know you because we didn't finish our nacho plate last time.
No, we didn't.
I love Christopher Solon and now we're watching to see who crashes and burns first.
Well, and also here's the thing: the first one that reaches 52 has to buy a figure for the other 2.
Yep.
So that's the penalty.
That is the penalty.
Man, I really, this is the last couple of days.
It's okay, Yimbo.
They make me happy. Buying toys makes me happy.
Hey,
whatever makes you happy.
This is not supposed to give you stress. This is
supposed
to just make you keep track of what you buy and enjoy what you have and give a little bit more consideration to what you pick up. Because honestly, that 23 probably would have been 60 by now for everyone in this on the stream.
Yeah.
Christopher Sullivan. Yes, we're almost halfway through. But I mean 52 is like what we want. I mean, if I go past that, I'm gonna go past it.
Are you going
Yeah,
to continue?
it's not like I'm gonna stop at 52.
Are we going to
And the world
continue with the
implode.
totals? That's the other question for
I think we
No,
should.
no,
Mrs.
we will. We
That's for
will.
Mrs. Toy Mama. How are you going to keep that total going?
That'd be so
Um,
funny if we see a name pop up that says Toy Mother. It's like, uh-oh.
Yes, there is. We haven't discussed it, but yes, there will be. There will be a price limit.
Yes. You tell us the price limit, Chris.
Yes, exactly. I choose it. How much were those Disney ones you said? 12?
$12? They're good figures.
Yeah, they are good figures. All right, 52 checkup. Really, as toy daddies, we are trying to be responsible. And I do have to say, I am enjoying like keeping a spreadsheet, looking at it. I am being more thoughtful with my purchases. And it's nice to keep track of everything, because remember those days where packages would roll in during the pandemic and you're like, what the heck is this?
I mean, it was exciting. I'm not gonna lie. It was like,
Yeah.
ooh, what's in here? What's in the box? Shout out to you guys.
Hey, Manila Gorilla, I love you.
I'm
But
with you, Nilla Gorilla.
come
That's
on,
a great
bro.
suggestion. You know, we do listen to the chat quite often, Chris. And
Come on,
we
bro.
don't want to break the format.
And I just know that I'm going to be the one to lose this, because I
You
can't
can
keep
just
up
give
with
me-
Yimbo. Yimbo goes like next to nil with his selling, because he's such a like hustler.
Try.
No Chewing is like disciplined dude. Like every day he's like, let's look at all these purchases that I'm not gonna buy. And
It's
I'm
true.
like, "Oh,
You
God."
throw out to the two of us. He'll throw out all these really awesome figures, and Chris and I will be excited, and he'll be like, "Well, here's all the reasons I'm not buying it."
Yeah.
We're like, we already hit buy. You
But
jerk.
I bought buy. I bought 2 of them. I bought 3 of them.
Well, I am playing this game to win. I'm just saying.
Fair.
No, Chris, when you hit 52, you can just give me your Revoltech Leo or your Mothx Gambit. Make it easier. You can't slot back.
Yeah, a slot. Thanks. All right, everyone. That's our 52 checkup. Keep cheering for us. Keep cheering for us.
I love Nilla. So
Ins-
at least it's not a tattoo. That's true. That's true.
Ooh.
That's next year.
First one that gets to 100 gets to pick the tag.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing tiers. This ain't Kickstarter.
What? It's a stretch goal. Come on, guys.
All right,
And
let's check.
Wait, hold on. This is where
Yeah,
I'll just plug Wall XD by High School Creations. Toy Father and I backed 3
Did you
walls.
get 3? Yeah.
Yeah. I might back up 1 more plate, but ultimately it does not count toward the 52 because it's a diorama.
Yeah, I've been thinking about 1 more plate too. But I paused myself today because I'm thinking it's been about like 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
And it's 87% like backed
Oh,
already.
good for him. Good for Mike.
So I'm waiting for all the different tiers that unlock and then going nuts with that.
Yeah, I really hope, and I'll message Mike, be like, hey, if you get like really, really high, can a roof, because that would make me happy. It'd be the ultimate dial piece for me. But ultimately, anyone in
say
the
a
chat, go
roof?
check out. Yeah, a roof. So if I get those 4 plates and I make a corner, I can attach a roof to the. That'd be a lot for me.
I definitely want to add another wall, but yeah, check it out. It's awesome. High School Creations. It's a really amazing product. It really is. Check it
It's
out.
being described as Legos for adults because they can all snap together.
Yeah, it looks incredible. All right. Shall we move forward?
Moving on.
Coruscant photography.
Oh, this is beautiful.
And
What
bring
a
it back
picture.
to like end of Endgame, right? Sort of.
Potentially. We don't know what happens between after he leaves.
Well, I mean, that's basically they have their last dance, right? Or their dance. Not last dance.
This is beautiful. I love the light in the background.
What do you think this it looks like a real house. What is this diorama?
I think it's an extreme set.
Is it? Yeah, wow, they shot it really well. It looks like it has depth to it. But this extreme shot would be flat. So wow, look at that.
Well, I have. This is from the Mansion Extreme set, so I have one of those.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe so. That's what the windows look like, and we have Skydro in the house who also would have it. So he, because that's what it looks like. I have this piece right here. Hold on.
Yeah, using the code Skydro gets you it for 15% less than normal.
Like that's see how like some of the like that kind of looks like that right there. Some of the
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like down here. There we go. Yep, yep, there we go.
Also confirmed.
Definitely the man.
But yeah, I love that lighting. The one thing I will say, like, I'm like, this is really cool for me, is that I haven't been able to capture that window in this way. Whenever I've tried, I get the cardboard look, and then I hate the picture, so I don't post it. But
interesting.
Yimbo,
really
next Toy and Tell, I think we have a subject to do.
Hashtag Boca in the back mansion window.
Hashtag use your use your dials.
I use it. I'm just saying, like the window. I've always struggled with capturing an idea like this. So I this is blowing me away. I also love how it creates that silhouette. Again, very tender, natural pose. You can feel the emotion through the picture, and I love that either using like the corner, maybe not this piece to it, maybe this side over here. Stick it in. Yeah. Oh, that's definitely it. So having this side right here, right in the front there, because it also comes with pillars. So it might also be the pillar. But see, I'm thinking it's more of this piece to it. I would grab you a pillar, but I have wrestling figures, or I have action figures as fans to my wrestling ring. So they're all standing on it so I can create like tiers.
That's cool. Yeah, I really do love this photo. Like you said, the all the feelings coming out from it, the emotion coming out from it, you definitely feel it. And it's like such a, so I feel like, you know, as opposed to Ultimate Luke with this amazing posing, right? You can still get a great photo with as quote unquote vanilla posing. They're just, you know, standing right there. It's great. And it's the way you place everything, right? The placement of that shield is perfect.
And I'm going to say thank you so much, and I deeply apologize again for my last minute, you know, reaching out. But we have more answers.
Yimbo, you never have to apologize if you have the answers. Nice job.
No, I'm just, but how great is this? Like, I truly like the fact that I feel like you're bailing me out because I felt like a jerk. I mean, I still feel like a jerk, but thank you for coming.
What a jerk.
The whole I know, and no chewing.
It's fine.
Behind the curtain, Santi is always so on top of everything, and I set my phone to reminders, and it was.
I'm a tiger
well,
mom.
Can I just say, Santi only had one answer, so there you go.
All right,
hey, it wasn't for lack
you
of
already.
trying.
You have two. You have two.
All right, so here we go. So we have some answers here.
Just saying.
Favorite toy growing up. So I don't think I had one specific favorite toy, but I really like getting all the different clone troopers in the Star Wars toy lines. Fair, very cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That is really
collecting all those.
Yeah.
How many are there? No,
Clone troopers.
A lot.
In Black Series, there's probably at least 20.
Wow, really?
It depends on which line. Like when Clone Wars was, you know, they were making Clone Wars toys back in the, you know, late 2006 to 2012.
Yeah,
it's probably like 100 of them. I don't even know because they had their own line for the TV show. It was just going.
Oh, okay. Wow,
it's awesome though. I love it.
Yeah. All right. So in this. For the figures used, so I used the Marvel Legends Peggy Carter and the Captain America figures from the Captain America, the First Avenger. So very cool. Number 3. So I recently got the backdrop from Extreme Sets, and I got it specifically because of the window. Me too. I love it. Specifically because of the window and all the possibilities it had. It was an old-looking mansion I thought would be perfect for a World War II setting. Truth. And I love the first Captain America movie, so I thought I could make a moody and cinematic shot with those characters using the natural window light, so in quotes natural, as the primary light source. I love it.
Love it.
So good.
What
Very
a great job. Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
Awesome photo.
Yep. And number 4, so this is, again, what's making him happy. So I just enjoy looking at all the creative photos the community makes and get inspired to make more myself. Also, speculating on upcoming releases or just wish lists are fun. Well, welcome to us. This is what we do here.
What hurts is when you make those wish lists a reality.
Very, very cool.
We got some more people joining the chat. So hello to Geekron Prime. And hello to Macho Toy.
Macho Toys.
Green rises.
Just probably coming off from their show with J-Shot and High School Creations, Between Two Sentinels. I was almost late to ours because I was just watching that stream.
Yeah, I was watching it too.
It was awesome. Like Mike, watching Mike talk about his Kickstarter for the wall with such passion, you get captivated and get stuck into it. So rewatch that on the replay, everyone.
This is a lovely compliment from Nilly Gorilla 13. It feels like a good memory.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, thank you, Coruscant Photography. Amazing. Amazing photo. And thank you for showing us and sharing this with us. Let's check out numbers 5.
Number 5.
Eli Ceopath, Brazil. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Actually, CEO was on made the top 10 earlier when we first started.
Yeah, back in December.
So when I first saw this, I like immediately thought like No Chewing's going to see this because it's a Batman shot and it's really good. So I immediately nominated it to ToyPic, and I'm glad that I got the nom. But what an amazing photo! First of all, the contrast of all the different colors, like that cloudy background, amazing.
I mean,
it's that. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go for it.
No, I was just gonna say the lighting reminds me. It was captured beautifully. It reminds me of like how trees in the forest look right before a storm, where it just things become vibrant that normally wouldn't at night.
What? Oh wait,
Are you asking what figure it is?
I didn't get the answers.
It's right.
Do you know? Is it the Mezco?
No, it's not.
Or is it Hot Toys?
I think it's a Hot Toys. I don't think it's a Mezco.
Because I don't own that Nightmare Batman. I know that's like a grail for a lot of people. I would own it. Do you have that one?
No, I only have the tactical armor Batman.
So, I mean, that does look like a Hot Toys, though. So somebody in the chat, let us know if that looks like a Hot Toys. Did they come out with the Nightmare Batman? Hey, Trevor, 1-6 shooter, are you still here?
They definitely did. They definitely did for Hot Toys, but they definitely did for, you're right.
Trevor, don't let the beef between you and Yimbo stop you from answering the chat. You're more than welcome to be here, man. Don't let Yimbo bully you.
Oh, yeah. I'm the one. Okay. Like I would ever. Come on.
I know. We're just playing. Playing.
That's a beautiful shot. And so one of the things that I always try to remember, and I don't pull it off every single time because it's nice to mix up your photography techniques, but the foreground, just that little bush popping up there in the foreground to create that depth, and even just the layers of depth, because it starts with that bush, then to Batman, to the tree in the back, to the sky. So really good. Cool. Nice layers. So this is I did not get updated answers, and
no worries,
but I have, and I'm going to share with you all because we have it. The original answers, it was back on December 20th, just so everybody knows. That was the last time we had a feature over here. So favorite toy growing up, it was the Gandalf Asmus toy. We know what that one is, which I forget. I feel like we had this confusion last time too, and I should have looked it up. The story behind the picture, well, in this case, we don't know this particular one, so I probably shouldn't read that one. And the big thing that, I'm hoping that he feels the same way, but it was the mutual effort, the group mutual help and support. And again, that's the stuff that we love. So
I do love this guy a lot. He shares and comments and supports a lot of my photography, and I see everyone else in the community. He's such a positive member in the community, and is always just willing to like comment on people's pictures, and that's what I really like to see. So
this is a really fantastic picture.
it's really nice.
And again, when I see this, and I'm assuming, did we get anybody answering if it's a hot toy, if they think it's a hot toy? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've convinced myself it's a hot toy just because how good that face, man, right? Like that's a spot on.
I think it's a hot toy, but then I think about the scale of all the like the diorama pieces, right? I'm like,
but then you can make bigger stuff
too,
right, Trevor?
Scared him away, Yimbo. Former friend of the show, Yimbo.
That was
scared
the best.
away.
Yimbo, that was the best, right, Trevor?
If I say his name 3 times. All right, thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Thank you. So
that's
much. Awesome.
And even the details of the the weapon. Like I don't know if we're allowed to use even. But yeah, like look at the details on the rifle. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much, Elucio Path Brazil. Amazing shot with this Batman hot toy, and I'm jealous that you have it because I want it. Let's go to number 4.
Number 4.
First Strike Fig.
Yes.
Man, I love First Strike Figs.
Josh,
like,
awesome.
He's such a great person in the community and supports everyone. And not only that, just has amazing photography. Amazing.
He's one of those guys that's you can. I mean, like when you think he's hit a point, he levels up. Like he's constantly pushing. Like from what I see in his work, that he's always adapting, adjusting. His stuff is always getting better. It's very cool.
What do you think about the photo, Yimbo?
I love this photo. I love this figure. I love, again, like it's one of my favorite ones to play with and pose when I remember like I got to take that. I'm like, I need a buzz shot just because he's so much fun to play with. I love that figure so much. I'm guessing he probably caught some real rainfall in there because we got some. What do we have here? What do we have, Santi? I'm going to reach through Chris. What do we have? All butts wet.
I was like, what are we doing?
Like, wait, what is that?
I was reaching up through Chris all the way.
For a wet butt, I need more time to prepare. I don't know. It might have been actual rain, but well,
we find out. It's in the answers,
really clever. Guys. So you could easily just have used a hose or a spray ball on some outdoor tiles. Some of that atmosphere could be from the atmosphere aerosol. But I'm with you. This figure is
no chewing 15
one of my favorite ones. All caps.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
It is so funny. It's a bit we do. It's a real promo code, but it's a bit.
All caps.
But this figure is what I think. It was one. The level of articulation in this figure led me to want to get more figures by SH Figure Arts. Granted, they haven't all, given the same range.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a very special figure. I was just going to say and I know a lot of people have heard many people talk about how great it is, but really like the engineering, the ankles blew me away, how cool that is. But yeah, sorry, Chris, I didn't mean to cut you off.
The shoulder pads pop up, the ab articulation, you can go as far as you need to go with it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, sorry, no, this is not what I want to say. Toy Mirth said that he just recently lost his dad this week, so keep him in your thoughts. Your thoughts are with us, First Strike Figs. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, but just know that the community's behind you, and we're sending positive thoughts to you and your family as well. Okay, well, he did share some answers with me. And what was his favorite toy growing up? It was a Masters of the Universe kid. Masters of the Universe kid, maybe kit. But the early Toy Biz Marvel lines is what got me into collecting. Heck yeah, same here. What are the figures you were using? We all commented. The SH Figure Arts Buzz from the Lightyear movie. The story on the picture, here we go, everyone. It was a sunny but rainy afternoon, and the light was just really interesting with how the light rain was coming down. So I rushed and grabbed a snap of it. That's all. And what is making you happy in the toy community right now? I'm just excited to learn all new skills, meet people who just support you so sincerely, and vice versa, and share my art. Through the TPC community, though the TPC community is doing awesome stuff with the Toy Daisies, bringing some cool interviews and spotlights, and it's been really cool to see the growth recently. Well, thank you. First Strike
Really
Critic.
appreciate that.
And again, thoughts with you and amazing photography. And thank you so much for being such a positive member of the community. Really.
Yeah. And again, sorry, man. We are with you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. First Strike Fakes, thank you. Let's go to the next slide. And it's the secret hashtag. What was the secret hashtag?
Yes.
Secret hashtag. Sorry.
Oh, can you record that so I can use that? But
I will.
the secret hashtag from last week was TPC_free falling.
Free falling.
Free fall. Sorry.
Yeah.
Full Tom Petty.
Yep. I saw him live. Tom Petty is amazing live. My goodness.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's so good. Sorry. Digress. Amazing photos, everyone. Who so we had that smashed up Hahanisari and sad figures.
Wait,
You're supposed
no
to
showing.
You're supposed to say
do it.
sad figures.
I couldn't.
Not to mock your name at all. It's just
No,
something when we saw sad, and I just had to.
I could not pick a Spider-Man shot. There were so many good ones.
Talk
and
about
I was
it.
really but this one just really pulled me in that. I mean, look at it. This is so you can put this in any comic book, in any Tom Holland, any Toby world.
Can I
Again,
get what pulled you in?
Yeah.
It's the 1/12 scale comic book.
The comic, the whole, I will say, it was literally just for me, it was yes, that was one, but
And
the paper, the book
yeah.
back, it was all the perfect details. And then again, beautiful pose. Just, I don't want to spoil too much in case this ends up in a top 10 next week.
Exactly. Great photo.
Yeah.
I chose Hahanis Nazri. So sorry. Please correct me if you're watching this. But one of the reasons I picked this photo was it didn't have a character, but it captured what toy photography is, right? You have all these figures and accessories at your feet or right near you. You have your camera near you, and you're just waiting to shoot them. And it's so funny because you see your behind the scenes. If you have a behind the scenes, it's all nice and clean, but I'm sure around you it's such a mess because that's what I shoot. And this really just, I thought, brought the best thought of what toy photography is.
Yeah, I have a full admission that around me is a mess on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, and I don't even have a photo set up. It's just a mess.
Yep.
All around on the floor.
Yep. 100%.
So I chose that smashed up, this fantastic, funny pose of this Dragon Ball Z character. I don't follow Dragon Ball Z, but I thought this pose was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Just kicking.
Great pose.
This is Shredder. This is Shredder, right?
Yep.
That figure. Kicking Shredder right in the face.
What is Shredder's name? Oroko Saki? No.
Okay. No, that sounds right.
Yeah. That is
Or
him.
completely wrong.
Before Shredder. He's not Shredder here.
Before Shredder. And even getting that figure into this pose, there's some bravery right there because I have some of these figures. They do not bend easily.
Nope.
No,
Especially in that angle.
Yeah.
But really funny pose and caught my attention.
Great job, everyone. Fantastic.
One thing I'll pop up right now. Nodbird said, "Are we not calling No Chew and Chewy anymore?"
Ah.
I guess not tonight. I guess it was a special thing between me and Sharif.
I can't do a Chewy voice.
That was the best response
Yes.
from No Chewing. When I kept on calling him Chewy. If you haven't watched Toy Talk, we had Sharif, Darth Dundada on for an interview, and he kept on calling No Chewing Chewy, and I was like, oh, and so I kept on calling him Chewy, and then No Chewing, we did a bit where he's like, that's Sharif's thing, not our thing, and so I totally forgot about the Chewy thing, and yet I hear that disappointment in his voice. Oh, I guess we're not doing that anymore. That's the best.
Additionally, we got
Chewy.
Jay Shot in the house. What's up?
Jay Shot, between two sentinels.
Oh, and
watch it.
Poppin' Milan. I didn't realize you were in the
Milan.
house. Thank you for
What's
joining
going
us.
on?
Thank you for joining us. And so that was our secret hashtag TCP_free falling. Thank you everyone for just doing it. It's really hard to use these every time we do. So we really appreciate it.
But it is a really it's a cool whatever again, because usually Chewy over there reminds us and like, oh, I gotta get my shit. But then it's so cool.
Chewy.
Every
get in
Tuesday
there.
night, I'm like, hey guys, send me your pics. But it's getting very difficult to choose. There's been
I
a
know.
lot of great photos pouring through the weekly hashtags. So we really appreciate everyone's effort in submitting something.
Yes. Thank you
That's
guys
awesome.
very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, just another way to get featured over here. That's all we're trying to do.
Speaking
Spread-
of which,
Yeah.
here's our next one.
This
Very
week,
nice.
it's TPC_light painting. This is in honor of work, more or less, is most recent tutorial about light painting. If you haven't
love that
seen it
one.
yet, go check out his page. His work and what he's teaching is magical.
That one was cool. The Rainbow Road. That was really cool.
Oh my god! I mean, I know what light painting is, but to be applied in that way,
That blew my mind. I didn't realize you could do that.
I basically have homework all summer. I'm going to be like doing all of his things when I have like dedicated time to. Like I can't wait. Although that one I should really that one seems like for me the most. I don't want to say easiest, but for my brain and skill level to like tackle.
Well, Jaden from the ToyPic community Discord just took one. Jaden, why don't you show us what it is on that Discord? And for those of you who haven't joined, go join the Discord. It's a group of positive-minded people in the ToyPic community. It's great.
And you probably know if you're in this chat, you'd like know everybody or a lot of people. Actually, I would say everybody, but a lot of people, and everybody new that I've met in there. Fantastic.
Nilla Grilla, it's work more or less. Go check him out. Jason Yang. We've done a lot. We've shown a lot of his tutorials. We did a toy and tell where No Chewing and I did the not Dr. Pepper's Ghost. What is the real term?
it's a haunted by Dr. Pepper's ghost.
Yeah.
I believe that's the exact.
Pepper's Ghost, right? Pepper's Ghost.
I believe it's also Sergeant Pepper's ghost. as
Sergeant
well.
Pepper's Ghost. Yeah, check it out. It's pretty awesome. All right, secret hashtag TPC_light painting. Number three, Diggs. Speaking
Yes.
of, this was a secret hashtag winner as well.
Yes. I picked this
Feature.
last week. Diggs_figs. Fantastic photo. I'll reiterate my favorite thing. The thing that caught my eye is the use of an actual sheath shredder for a quick event for Spider-Man to crawl through. It's a fantastic use of something real, practical that's within the house. All good. And applying it to toy photography, it's one of my favorite thing. It's almost like you take scraps or like trash and you turn it into art, and it's beautiful.
Like my poopy explosion of cotton balls.
Oh, did you make one?
This is my explosion. Yeah, I mean I have to light it up, but
That's cool, Yimbo. I like it.
there we
cool.
go. That's just glue, hot glue, orange, rusty paint, black paint, hot glue, and cotton balls.
That's
It
awesome.
took about 10 minutes. I rushed it, but again, when you throw a little RGB light under there and book in the back, I think it'll be okay.
Definitely. I want to see it.
I want that to be one of our future toy and tells.
Yes,
Making
do that.
Also, again, Work More or Less has a tutorial on that on his Instagram page.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Learn so much from all these photographers.
I mean, that's you got to be a sponge, soak this stuff in. Not from us. I'm saying we learn from the best, or we try to.
True.
This is the play.
Diggs Figs did write back to me, and favorite toy growing up has to be Playmates Krang's android body with the Krang, or the Toy Biz brown and yellow suit Wolverine with snap out claws. Ooh, those are both great.
Those are really good figures. Good job.
I have my
We
back.
could be friends.
I have my snap claws back there, brown and
There
yellow.
you go. There you go. What are the figures in your photo? It's the SHF Spider-Man No Way Home upgraded suit. Story behind the picture was this picture was for the hashtag Sir Dark Metal Challenge. I remember seeing a meme that asked why the inside of a cheese grater looks like every early 90s rap video. So my plan was to take a photo that looked like a 90s rap video with Spidey and Deadpool, but our cheese grater was a lot smaller than I thought, so it became a vent.
Nice.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
That was really good.
What is bringing you joy in the toy community? I'm fairly new to the toy community, starting taking photos last June, but the amount of support in this community is unreal. I've been a part of a lot of collecting groups in the past that have been really toxic. It's really refreshing and rare to find a good group of people on the internet. Challenges are also bringing me joy, and I don't know why, but I love an assignment and they get me to use figures and ideas I wouldn't have come up with on my own. Also, the fact that I have a legit loophole with photography and still play with toys at 40 is pretty awesome. Lastly, not trying to blow smoke, you three are bringing joy to this community with your positivity. Thank you, Dig Figs. Really appreciate that. With your positivity, encouragement, and fun vibes on your 43 shows.
Fair. But yeah.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you, Diggs Figs.
Diggs Figs, this is fantastic. I just want to shout out very quickly because I don't know if he's still going to be here, if he closed the app or turned off his TV, but Dan Harrington, yeah. So I don't know if he's still here, but this is so cool, Dan, that you're here. Dan's toy out. So I just want to share. So Diggs Figs, I didn't mean to take, just wanted to, respect the, thank you, Dan, for again. But Diggs Figs, dude, we love this shot. I will talk about it all the time. I can't wait for another one of yours that just blows me away with the creativity that you set up. But yeah, man, look, this is love playing with toys. I've just been posing here this whole time. I just love it.
That's awesome.
I love the Samurai Leo, man. Oh,
it's so good, right?
Oh, so good.
Diggs Figs, thanks so much. Really appreciate you and your cheese grater 90s rap video.
Diggs are the best, man. Awesome.
Let's check out number 2. At Kitty Collect.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Talk about it. Not showing.
Oh, I just love the lighting, the simple setup of the snail crawling through. The light feels like it's coming from the water, and it's something that we don't normally see, and that it clearly resonated with a large audience to get to number 2. And I'm glad it did because I think it's really lovely.
What a great point. Like, it doesn't have like a Spider-Man or a big character. It's very simple. It's number 2, and it's because of just what she did here.
Oh, is this a Pokemon?
It's a Pokemon.
It is?
Ammonite. Is it Ammonite? Did I say pronounce that right?
Right. I thought that was actually that's no snail.
If you guys notice, I just kept my mouth shut. I was just gonna let that happen. I was like, yeah, it's a snail. Don't be mad, I'm joking.
I'll reiterate why I love this chat so much is that you help me understand things I do not understand. So thank you.
Yeah, no chewing. I don't know how you missed that.
There's a certain fandoms that I don't have experiences with. Pokemon being one of them.
Don't walk it back. Own it.
I'll repeat the story that I said. I think last week. I forget where. No, it was maybe yesterday about my son. One of his like my son and daughter always talk about like, oh, what theme their birthday party is going to be. It's constant. It's just something that they always talk about. So at one point they said, all right, my son said, I'm going to have a Ninja Turtles birthday. I'm like, absolutely. I'm all in. We're going to do a Ninja Turtles birthday. And then the next day he's like, Dad, I really want a Pokemon birthday. And I said, no. How dare you? We're doing a Ninja Turtles birthday.
You guys are getting lit up by the now.
He can do whatever he wants.
For the record, you're getting lit up for your lack of Pokemon recognition.
Well, what's funny is it was in her answers, and I just overlooked that. What is the figure?
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon. Slow poke. Come on, the Poke Rap. So something. Look, in my gaps
Stop
in power
asking
ranges,
for the audience.
My son is super. I tell you guys all the time. He's in a super duper Pokemon phase right now. Although, side note, I just gave him a Slimer and a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man because the real Ghostbusters just came on Amazon Prime. So he told me today, Daddy, my new favorite show is the Go Busters, and I'm like, you're gosh darn right.
My son is super into Ghostbusters, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Also, be aware the real Ghostbusters covers some themes that you may have to answer some questions about.
It's super spooky, but he's like super just into Slimer and eating all the melons and the food. So like,
I'm in that too. That's the best part. But then you deal with like a poltergeist, and you're like, Dad, is that a real thing? I was like,
no, I just was like, nah, this show's all pretend. It's nothing. This is just pretend.
Well, no. He still he sometimes still believes like, oh, Slimer's real, right? I'm like, yeah.
Crap. I remember when my daughter was 3, we were going through New York City, and I was like, oh, this is where Spider-Man lives. She's like, Spider-Man lives here? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, but he does. She's like, well, Sam was like, no, he doesn't really live here. He's fake. And then she goes, Spider-Man's fake? And I was like, oh no.
All right.
Yikes.
This reminds me, you just had a little memory flash in my mind of a time I think when my wife and I were dating, I was wearing a Venom shirt underneath like a zip up hoodie. Mm-hmm. And it was down just a little bit, like 3/4. And this little kid looked up to me and we were waiting, and I just pulled it down and went, shh. And he bugged out. And I was like, all right, we gotta go. I'm officially Spider-Man. We gotta leave.
That's funny.
Oh my god! So I gotta throw out.
I could have been taken a complete different way, Yimbo, but I appreciate the story.
No, yeah, so come on. It was because it was clearly a Spider-Man.
No, it's a cute story.
No, it's cute.
Because he was staring at this. So I was just like I did the.
Can we do this as the new secret hashtag?
It's pretty lengthy, but yes, we could do it.
Pokey, don't.
Well, one of you or two of you know is Toy Daddy doesn't know.
That's fair. So I was gonna say, for my little compliments, because this picture is fantastic. It's one of those shots where I immediately want to go show me. Like whenever I told oh my god, Papa Mulan, right? Was that your? Oh my god, there's so many toy pictures and so many amazing people. But whenever I see Pokemon pictures, I'm like, I'm gonna go show my son, and I do, and he loves them, and he'll start pinpointing all of these things. So tomorrow morning, I am gonna be showing my son this Kitty Collect shot, the lighting coming out of the cave. I know it's all the stuff that we, but the shadowing, even the little fossils that are coming up in the foreground there. Right? It's just this is a beautiful shot.
Yeah, as No Chewing said, it's such a beautiful shot because it looks like it's underwater. Like it really does. It's amazing.
Yeah, I know. That's great.
Well, she got back to me with all of her answers.
Wonderful.
She said, what was your favorite toy growing up? My favorite toy growing up would have had to been the Hasbro talking Archer figure from Small Soldiers. Awesome.
Oh, love it.
Unfortunately, all my Gorgonites were sold at a garage sale without me knowing, so I'm forever hunting down another one. What are the figures in your photo? The figure is an original Tomy Omnimite from my childhood. Thankfully, my Pokemon figures didn't suffer the same fate as small soldiers. What is the story behind your picture? The idea behind this photo came while I was in a crystal shop. Actually, they had amazing selection of fossils, and there I spotted some um, Omnimite, some Ammonite, which is very closely resembles the Helix fossil, which Omnimite can be resurrected from. Whoa,
Ooh.
deep.
Went deep to the lore. Like it.
I wanted to create this deep underwater cave environment somewhere that it was believable and you'd be stumped upon a prehistoric Pokemon. Wow.
Nailed it.
What is making you really, she did. What is making you happy in the toy community right now? The toy community is the most positive and supportive community I've ever been a part of all these years. It's a safe place to share our art, nerd out about pop culture. We're just a big bunch of kids at heart, and that is absolutely true. Thank you, Kitty Collect.
Just this is the growing corner of the playgrounds where it's all the nice kids that want to just like talk about their toys.
Awesome.
You know? That's what we are.
Thank you so
You're
much,
not
Kitty
wrong.
Collect.
I know.
Amazing photo. Now let's check out number one.
Number one.
Alpha Tango 1990. Wow.
I'm not going to confuse it with a snail, so I know exactly this character.
This is
But
not a Pokemon?
It's beautiful. It's not a snail. I know that. It's beautiful though. Is this the SH?
SH Figure Arts, yeah, the PS game, the PlayStation game Spider-Man.
Nice.
It's
Which I almost broke,
love
by the way. I almost broke down and ordered that Legends one when I ordered the Doc Ock.
Stay
And
strong.
I stayed strong because I'm waiting for the next round, like the next game and the next round of Figure Arts or Matrix or something. Yeah.
Yeah, this Figure Arts one I have, it's awesome. I love it. But I love this photo. I love Alpha Tango in general and what he does. It's just I just love how he used the aperture to concentrate on the face and some of the hands and that shoe part. Those three pieces that are like super focused really just pop out to me, and I just love that effect that it makes.
Yeah, the smoke really is a nice touch as well.
Mm,
It just feels like it like pours right over Spider-Man.
totally.
And I always like, like, because Alpha Tango will do some of this, blurring that bokeh and doing all that like with the editing style, but really gives it that nice ethereal look coming out of the mist, coming out of the fog, ready to launch. And just the eyes, you just get pulled right into the eyes. I go immediately see the face, but then like just the symbol. Oh, and like you said, and then you just start scanning for all the other little details, and it's awesome. Very cool.
Well, he did get back to me, and he had some great answers. What was your favorite toy growing up? Being a 90s kid, I grew up around G.I. Joes. Gen Hawk reminds me of my all-time favorite action figure and character, while I secretly had a crush on Baroness.
Fair.
What figures did you use in your photo? The SH PS4 Spider-Man. It doesn't need any intro. What's the story behind your picture? If I think back, the OG concept was to show that superheroes, although they are super, are still human, and which human doesn't want to be left alone after a hard grinding day at work, especially when you have to do it twice as hard. Spidey just wants to chill. No clicks today. I still did. What makes you happy in the toy community right now? He said, honestly, first, I'm still a 5-year-old kid at heart when it comes to action figures. I can't believe to this day that I'm actually doing this. It's like a dream come true to me. Now, the grown-up part of it, the opportunity to connect with all you crazy people like myself. I've seen a community so inclusive no matter which part of the world you belong to. I have a small message for everyone. Don't stop yourselves thinking about what people would say. Do what makes you happy. Only the kid in your heart can find happiness in the smallest of things. Absolutely.
That's really beautiful. I like that a lot.
I thank you, gentlemen, and everyone else who support me every day. Good hunting, Alpha Tangle, over and out.
Rock on, brother. So good. You knew that was right after Chris and that's heart. That was for sure.
Definitely. And Alpha Tango, you're a great person in the community, always supporting, but also always spitting hot fire with your photography too. So I would love. He had a new photo. I forget what it was, but I remember looking at him like, oh man, I wish I had nominated that one. Awesome. But guess what, everyone? That was your number one. Congratulations to all the top 10. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Voted by the ToyPic community, all of you.
Oh, by the way, Alpha's commenting along before we move on. He's saying that Skyjo has been his inspiration on the smoke.
No way.
Thanking us, and then Snake Eyes. Yeah, like I mean, Snake, dude, Alpha kills it with Snake Eyes.
Yes.
Snake Eyes Saturday.
Yes. I mean, any Joe's, but yeah, Snake Eyes. Yeah, it was real good.
We're not done yet, though.
No, we're not. Oh no! Please do not leave. We have.
Please do not leave yet. We made to the part where there's more stuff.
There is more stuff.
Let's just stay up all night. It's okay.
No, we're not doing that. But there is still more stuff.
We do have more stuff. More chances for features, baby.
Well, we had talked about this. So we reached out to a few photographers who are pretty well known in the ToyPic community, and Yimbo reached out to
Dan's Toy Art, as I was saying at the top of the show. Just again, one of my early and longest running inspirations. Dan is a fantastic human being, really wonderful in terms of getting back. You know, like just you can learn so much from him. And it was my honor, and again to get to reach out, and the fact that he took time out of his day to record this for all of us is really spectacular. So please enjoy.
Let's check out the message.
Hey everybody, this is Dan from Dan's Toy Art. I'm coming to you I was asked to do a quick video on tips that I would give to new toy photographers, aspiring toy photographers. Just maybe some quick tips for people that are starting out, kind of from my perspective. And there's a lot of different perspectives out there, to be sure. A lot of different styles. I know one style or perspective is probably the absolute. So I always say, take your information from a lot of varieties of various sources, look to different areas, find things that you like or you see that kind of appeal to you and kind of work those in, and like everything, troubleshoot over time. But in my opinion, there's two things I think of that, so everybody who's starting out, should probably focus on, if you want to really make an impact and kind of, really tell a story with the picture that you're trying to take. First off is perspective, angle. When you're looking at things, one of the best pieces of advice I ever heard, and I've said this a few times before, is like when you're taking a picture of a child, you want to get down on the child's level, not from the top looking down. You want to make sure you're on the same eye level as the child. And when you think about that from what we do with toy photography or anything you're looking at, you want to put the person who's looking at the picture in the scene, right? And there's no better way to do that than to get down to eye level. So if you're shooting for something, right, you don't want to kind of be up here and your subject down here and kind of force a downward angle with it. You want to get eye level with it. You want to basically put it from the perspective of like your person on the scene watching this happen. To me, that's what has the most impact with any particular shot that I see, in the community or anything that I try to do. And sometimes almost you want to sort of look down and up, so you want to be sort of down below with a sort of an upward perspective. But again, put yourself in the scene. So think about if you're there and you're doing a battle. You want to essentially put yourself as like your person walking down the street. You're seeing this firsthand. put yourself right into the actual picture. I think it's pulls the viewer in. It makes them feel more of a connection to it. And, make sure when you're doing that too, like you frame it in. Sometimes we do these really elaborate setups. And with those setups, you can have so much stuff going on. But when you really get down to it, if you focus so much on seeing all these different things, the main thing you want to show is the subject, right? So all the other stuff around it is great. It's good background. It gives it a level of realism. But if you can't see the main point of what you're trying to do, right? If you can't really see the subject of what you want to share with everyone, then it's going to be lost. And so all the setup, people are going to go by because they really can't see what's going on. So you want to crop and really get the perspective and the view and the kind of ironed out to make sure you're showing exactly what it is. Like if it's Spider-Man fighting someone, make sure that's visible and easily identifiable in the picture. Relative to the overall scene around it. The scene around it is just background. It's good, and you want it to look great and nice. But at the end of the day, more people are going to focus on that crisp image of what you're trying to show and convey, which is really the point of the photography. And the other stuff just blends it around. That's why it's called a background, right? It's a background, not the foreground. So keep that in mind to make sure you're cropping in tight on the stuff that you want to show. And not losing everything with the detail around it, and making sure again you're kind of on point with that perspective, that you're putting the person in the scene like they're right there watching it. The last thing too is I'd say, with all the advances and all the cool stuff we see with articulation today too, really focus on your posing. Look at images, pictures. Look at that perspective. It kind of all goes hand in hand because with all the articulation, you can hold a figure one way and it looks like, well, okay, that looks kind of basic. But if you tilt it and you look at it from just the right level or right line of sight, completely changes the dynamics of that figure in the pose, as well as really kind of add something, to more impact, more sense of movement and action to the shot. So use the articulation, play with the angles, play with the perspective. Don't let it get lost with all the other stuff surrounding it. I think those are just, to me, those are like the three things that I've learned since day one. And some of my early stuff did not adhere to that. So something I played around with and I kind of learned how to do with camera angles, lining figures up, setting up scenes, and just really kind of focus on that the subject that I'm trying to shoot is the most important thing in the picture. Everything else is just background. Hopefully these tips are helpful, and there's a lot of other great artists I know that are kind of doing stuff for ToyPic community too, which is a great feature that they're offering to let other artists kind of share their perspectives on what they think would help out to young and aspiring or new aspiring photographers in the community. Best of luck to you, and hope to see your stuff out there. Thanks.
Oh, that was amazing. Thank you, Dan's Toy Art. Dan, I love you so much. Oh, I was sitting there smiling the whole time because this is advice that he, he's also like over the time and either studying his stuff and talking to him that like you can see like when I post my picture for the Remix Reel Challenge, like it's undeniable his influence over my work in terms of the like I literally took this picture and tightened it up, all of keeping these things in mind. And again, this is just another way of thinking about it, and that's what's so cool. And we're going to continue reaching out to the various toy photographers out there to continue getting, and that's how you again, for somebody just starting out, you develop your own style from picking and the things that you like and the things that you want to aspire to, so I just thought that was really neat. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed that as much as I'm marking out. So that's this is so neat.
No, I think he brought up such great advice, because if you think about it, when you get down to the level of your figs, when you're setting up a shot, you really need to get down to that eye level, because many times I'm looking over my diorama and my figures, and so when I feel like I have a perfect pose, I don't, because when I get down to the camera level, I'm like, oh, this does not look the same. Like, so really think about that perspective is such an important thing. And I'm going to have to like really think about like the posing piece, because that's why I feel like my posing isn't as great as it should be. But getting down to that perspective of like, all right, it looks great when I'm looking down on it, but it doesn't look that great when I'm looking here. Or how can I tilt it? What can I do with my camera? Perfect. Great advice.
That's the number one advice I give to people, because I take a lot of I take pictures of my kids a lot, and that's exactly what I do. I get to their level, I'm always crouching down, or making that effort to shoot it from their eye line. So that's always the advice I always give to other parents about taking pictures of their own kids.
Mm-hmm. And then Dan is another person that I put in the same vein, that top tier posing master status in my mind. And obviously, yeah. So he's in that Dan is in that tier, and he walked me through like a Spider-Man, like one of taking a Marvel Legends, I think it was the Amazing Fantasy one, and showing off like, this looks terrible, but watch this. And if you go check out his page, even some like old reels, he's done some posing stuff, but take a look. Is that he's serious? Like you might not get the look. You're like, oh, that's supposed to be him whoop crawl. This stinks. But then all of a sudden, again, just a rotation and then you can try to find that angle in the camera. So it's just, he's great. He's great. So thank you, Dan, so much for doing that. And glad it was appreciated. So in the chat, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, no, thanks, Dan. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. Well, let's do a giveaway. How do we do this?
Which one are we doing? Just the feature giveaway? Let's start with that.
Feature giveaway?
I have no idea.
Yeah. All right. So hold on a sec. Let me set that up. I should have done that while
Jaden in the chat, right? Which one do you want to do first? You tell us, Mr. Discord.
Yeah, what do you want to do, Jaden? You tell us.
Because we have a feature giveaway, and then I'll let Jaden spill the beans over here. And we'll do either one. Whatever you want to say, buddy.
Let's go out on, let's do the feature giveaway first, and then go out with the giveaway from the Discords. So let me share this next thing. Hold on. Okay, so people in the chat, we're gonna use the hashtag giveaway, and hold on, let me bring up the screen.
So, oh yeah.
All you have to do in the chat, and this is for the feature, to go straight on to the TPC IG, is type in hashtag Pokemon.
What is Pokemon?
Great comment from
Pokemon. Pokemon came out when I was probably in college. Just kidding. High school. Yimbo, what were you saying?
No, it was so Wesley, another great toy photographer, said, I see so many shots that look like a shot from a security camera, so much better at eye level. And in all my in my time as a toy photographer, and what I've learned is you like I said, you could definitely see Dan's influence on my work. However, I'm always going to say that it's good to try different things out. Like when I have done some overlooking downward angle stuff, because you don't typically see, most toy shots are from a straight on or a low angle, because it makes these look very large and majestic, right?
Yeah, that's what mine are too.
No, but it's a neat thing. I've only tried a couple times, but when I see people do it, 88 Figs had a great shot once of Kingpin walking out. Was it Spidey on top? But a really cool rooftop look down. That inspired me to try that out. So again, there's no set rules. It's just really great advice. Like I said, I'm consistently in that vein of trying to be at that eye level into the action. But yeah, because early on, for myself, I used to focus stack everything.
Yeah,
and I realized bokeh, like Dan was saying, you making sure those other characters pick your subject, and then everybody else falls into the blur. That's okay, because you have the one figure you want to focus on. So that was something that I felt that was like an early, that was a level up for me when I like started doing that more.
Hmm.
You know, that's, might as well share what we know, right?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
works
no,
for us.
I always shoot at the eye level, and I dabble once in a while shooting from the hip. So that John Wayne shot where you go down a little bit lower and shoot upwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of my shots are shooting upwards.
Yeah. Well, that's really good for toy photography.
I like for me, I like the subject to be larger than life.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it also reminds me of just like being a little kid looking up at the characters.
Cool. Should we? We'll give this another 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, and I wanted to shout out our friend Sequential Plastic, my boy Zach, our boy Zach. He's sitting this out because he was our winner of one of our features, along with TJ was our other one, right, from last week.
Yeah, TJ.
And man, you've seen Zach's shots, obviously, like that Ninja Turtle picture using the light painting. If you haven't seen, again, we highly recommend going to the TPC page, liking your, voting on your shot. But yeah, Zach just killed it.
Well, while we're finishing up, if you haven't checked out the newest Toy and Tell, I myself started as a toy collector, evolved into a toy photographer. Quite recently, I would consider myself a stop motion filmmaker as well.
Yeah,
some of the work,
directorial debuts and everything. Yeah,
just check out some of my feeds. Some of the it should win an Oscar. Some excellent stop motion stuff that I do with my kids. But one thing that No Chewing and I talked about in terms of goals for ourselves is to become a customizer. And I will tell you, with our latest Toy and Tell, with Yimbo, with No Chewing, they walked me through it. Agent Variant helped too, and everyone in the chat. I was able to let me get a number one on me. Make my own figure.
Look at that.
And I'll tell you, the black wash on this thing just makes it pop. I don't think you can really see, but man,
you can tell. You can tell the paint.
Yeah,
has this nice difference as you turn it.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. I'm thinking that I'm going to swap the legs back on and do a dark black wash to see what that looks like too, and keep these. So good.
Yeah,
so good.
I'm following suit too.
Say that again.
I said I'm following suit too with
we were just talking about that.
Him with a little bit, medical wrap.
It looks like it really does look a lot better with the black wash. I couldn't believe it.
Oh yeah. Did you spray with clear matte spray yet?
No, I got a different matte spray that Machu recommended.
Oh, nice. What do you recommend? Super clear?
No, it was something else. It had like 100% on it. I'll text it to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
once
that
you
too,
spray with matte, I think you'll like it even more.
Oh, guys, our Kiki's order came in too, so I have a bottle for each of you next time I see you. Nice. By the way, Yimbo, what is in Kiki's? This one was like shipped from Thailand, and I'm like, why was it shipped from Thailand?
Dude, I don't know. It has not been up on Amazon for a while.
I'm like, what did I order? Why is there this like international?
I think you misspelled it. It wasn't Kiki's. You ordered Kiwi.
Yes. Kiwi bottles.
All right, let's do this giveaway. We got 14 in there. We're gonna hit draw right now.
Let me just find that. Where is it? Nilla Gorilla.
Very cool.
Nilla Gorilla. Love it.
So what did we do last? We decided last week to let it be for this type of feature giveaway that it'll be the person's choosing, that whether they want to go back to something that they've done before or take something brand new like Zach did for it. Oh, okay.
Sorry, everyone. I'm gonna just show this. I'll text it out to you guys. But top coat.
I need that because you know what? I all the things I've ever customized myself,
yeah.
like just like I've never used it on any of the things.
Yeah, me too, right?
Any of the things ever.
I was like, do I have to do that? Okay, let's do it.
I guess for the figure it would be way more important because of the posing and you don't want to like have it flaking off, right? Like whereas on a vehicle, I'm not really smashing them together. So
Okay.
Miller
How
Gorilla,
do you,
congratulations, buddy. Awesome.
Congrats. Can't wait to see what photo you select. That'll be awesome. But we do have that one more giveaway. Yimbo, do you want to describe this giveaway or
he said he wanted Toy Mirth. I'm checking right now. Let's see. Last stream. Oh, I don't know. Jaden said something. Jaden, throw it up again. What were Toy Mirth? What's the deal? Do you guys want to explain it so we can read your words out and throw your comment up? I don't want to take it. Or are we doing it tonight? I just want to make sure that we're not. I don't want to step on anybody's toes.
Do the same thing that you did.
Okay. And then Toy Mirth, would you like to like I have it that like our mod chat. So I just don't want to like overstep. Do you remember Papa Milan, Cracker Man? And are we going with the picture of the one that you talked about, right? Because then I can hold it up in the chat.
Guys, I'm really scared. Every time
That's right. Okay. All right, so here we go. So I want to say, like I, you know, I've shouted Jaden Ivory plenty of times for helping me mod my Yimbo Discord's everything, and he brought me into originally the toy photography Discord, which now we're so excited is now the ToyPic community Discord channel. When I joined, it was around 280, and it has been growing and growing. It's up to 351 special, wonderful human beings that, again, it's this big playground that we're all in right now, and that these guys have been building on their behalf, modeling, you know, taking the ToyPic community. This is why this has been such a synergistic, amazing partnership. So there we go. This is what I want. All right. So we're all very thankful to all the new members joining to help build an already amazing community. We've recently hit 300 members and have since surpassed that. So seriously, I always say, come on in. The water's warm. And Toy Mirth has generously agreed to host the giveaway for, again, crossing this over. He's giving away the Alf NECA figure right there. Oop. So there we go.
Awesome.
And then
That's
got
a
one
great
more
figure. That's
yeah.
a great figure.
And then Jaden has one more comment. We wanted to show our thanks with a giveaway during tonight's TPC live stream on YouTube. And that's right now. So what do you want to do? You want to do hashtag Alf?
How about cat sandwich?
Hashtag. That's. I mean, for
I was just gonna do TPC.
Alf is fine.
Oh, what do you want to do? Oh, Discord or TPC Discord? How did you want to do it?
Hold on, I already got it going.
There we go. So again, this is an awesome thank you from Toy Mirth, from Jaden, from all of the mods over at the TPC Discord.
That's
awesome. Crossing over 300, and this is great. So let's go, fire it away, everybody.
Do it for Alf.
Like,
it has
a really cool figure.
It has amazing accessories. The cat sandwich is one of like it's like another figure. It's
plastic peeps posted all of the Fortnite Meowskulls surrounding Alf, and it was like Kitty's comeback or something ridiculous. Like it cracked me up so much.
That's awesome. I got to see that one. I think I missed that one. I love that. That's awesome. I grew up with Alf. I watched Alf every single day. In the morning, it was right after Small Wonder. Do you guys remember? Do you remember the show Small Wonder, Yimbo? I don't know if No Showing would.
I vaguely remember it, but I didn't really watch it.
It's about a robot girl named Vicky that the dad engineers and is part of the family. But then she's more than just a robot. It shows that she's a little bit more human than actual humans.
No, you know what I used to like? Out of This World, where the girl could touch her fingers together and.
Oh, that
freeze
was a good
time.
one too.
Yeah,
that was a good
that
was-
was one of my go-tos.
So I always thought about that power, like when you touch your fingers, it froze everyone, right?
Right.
Did it just freeze everyone in the room or everyone in the world?
I used to think that too.
Right?
I'm like, I don't know. That's a very good question. Let us
Right?
know in the chat after you've entered, everybody.
Was it the world or just in that room?
I wish we could figure out how to do polls. I think that would be very helpful.
So this is a cool. I like how you're doing this. There is a way to do polls, but I feel like when I looked up it was kind of convoluted. But hopefully they've streamlined it. We'll look it up this weekend.
By the way, we'll make sure you get your entries in because we'll pull it right after the end of Charmeleon, Water Turtle, Mewtwo, Tentacool, Aerodactyl, Omanyte, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, or that's all, folks. All right,
What's happening here?
That was the Pokemon.
You must having a stroke.
What's
someone-
What's Pokemon?
I wish I could. My son and my wife will do that from memory. I had to look that up. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
so funny.
I was looking at the Apple lyrics, but
That's awesome.
Omanyte. That's why I was like.
Back to
We'll keep us
that.
open for one more minute.
So back to that Randalorian that we talked about in the beginning. I'm really
Mm-hmm.
excited about that. Really excited for those of you who don't know. If you do your random picture of any of the Randalorian, post it on the hashtag Randalorian. We're going to pick 3 different winners, and I'll give a giveaway prize to each of those winners. That will have to do with Star Wars. Really excited about that. But I'm really excited to see all that work in that. I can't wait. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And it's gonna be at the end of this season, correct? We agreed that it's gonna be the end of this season.
Yes, we'll wrap it up with a kind of a bit of a spoiler cast on Mandalorian season 3.
Oh, I love talking movies and TV shows with you guys.
Same.
We should do a spoiler cast of Out of This World, Yimbo. Is that what that was?
That was a great show. And the dad was the alien, the stupid like crystal ball, right? Oh, so neat. So silly.
Who's the little girl standing behind Toy?
Oh God, Ada, thank you. I'm not looking. It's better than like, hey, what's that porcelain doll behind you? I'm like, oh, I don't
Why
own
is it
any
moving?
porcelain dolls. At least if it's a little girl, I'm like, oh, it might be my daughter.
You hear a slight creak. You're like, ah.
Oh God.
All right, we're gonna close it off in the next 18 seconds with just a big thank you to the TPC Discord folks. There are a bunch of moderators within there. It's actually really active. I encourage everyone to go check that out to continue the conversation. If you enjoyed what you've heard and what you've done with this evening, go over to the Discord and continue on.
It is a great just community right there. That's what an extension of the ToyPic community. It's fantastic.
Absolutely.
And so to pass Yimbo, we got like
Yes.
10 seconds. Can you do the Pokemon songs?
Oh, here. All right. So
At the end of this.
be the very best.
Dun,
I can't.
dun,
My brain is
dun,
broken.
dun.
My brain is broken. I was actually trying to look at right now. I was going to get ready my post. Would you all like me? I might as well fire it off tonight. Is the Real Rhythmics Challenge? So I was going to just cue mine up. So because I can't believe we've done it again. We kept up Chris. You did it, Santi. We kept him to the 2.5.
I told him to buckle up.
He did. Huh?
Oh, it's 2.5. Yeah, I know.
He's not, he didn't, he could have
I could have
moved us
what?
along, but he's having a
I
great
did
time.
move it along.
Yeah.
If we didn't, we would still be on number 5.
That just means more time with this lovely chat.
Because
All
we,
right.
no, we had a lot packed in here. We did.
Oh, I know.
We did.
We had a lot.
Ooh, Clint. Toy Daddy's karaoke night.
Hey, I know I'm singing off key and everything, but I'm just letting you know I used to be a bandit in high school.
I will
played
let you know
clarinet
he
in high
also has
school.
dreams. He also has dreams of being a country singer.
I was in a rock band in high school though. I sang. Just letting you know. And I did have
Oh,
a
yeah.
dream right before I swear to God. I did have a dream. What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry. went to go queue up, and I was listening to you, and I was going to go queue up the real remix. Trevor One Shooter updated his post and added my name.
That's awesome.
Oh, Trevor, I love you. Please don't make me feel like I twisted your arm and pulled you into this. Oh my god!
I just noticed you didn't add Toy Father too. Just kidding.
I didn't do a review. I didn't do a review, did I?
No, we just.
I just
opened
gushed
and
over
talked
them.
about it. You
Trevor,
gushed
thank
over
you.
them for like 4 weeks.
For 4 weeks. Yeah, just tag every stream I did where I was just gushing over them.
All right, let's press this button.
Let's check it out. Let's see who wins
Awesome.
the cat sandwich and Elf. 14 entries. Here we go. Oh, TJ Williams. What's up, buddy?
Wow,
Yes.
dude, you've got the
Good
magic,
job.
the Midas touch, baby. That's
Wow,
awesome.
good
That
job.
is awesome. Look at you. I just the light is shining down, baby. You know, sometimes you got the wind to your back. Yeah. A couple weeks in a row,
It's
man.
Nice
That's awesome.
job, TJ. That's awesome.
Get some scratch tickets, man.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Keep it going.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Well, congratulations, TJ Williams. Congratulations on winning an Elf and a cat sandwich. Congratulations to Nilla Gorilla for the feature as well. Awesome. Great giveaways. And thanks for the TPC Discord. Thank you to Tormworth for being so generous. And thanks for Trevor 16 Shooter for being so generous to revise his feed after Yimbo called him out.
I
sorry.
didn't actually call it joking.
It's not a good example to let a bully push you into doing
No,
something. Just to-
by the way, everybody like I was seriously joking because I like the company, like it's literally like the Dorkler, Toy
No.
Bros, the amazing,
no,
unparalleled universe,
no.
the Fwoosh,
I would have done the
Pixel Dave,
same.
and then my silly ass. So like I'm just
So
Oh.
Nilla Gorilla, ToyPic community will reach out to you and let you know. It might give you a choice of like when to feature and whatnot, but the not Nilla Gorilla, ToyPic community will reach out to you, Nilla Gorilla.
Yes.
I
mean, I would like to consider myself in those groups, but you know. Just kidding.
It's
do
okay.
different
We
things.
just this is gonna be a continuing bit for every show from now on.
Right.
Definitely.
The feud between Yimbo and 16 Shooter.
It's like that, and the no chewing 15 at checkout is going to be continuous.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god. Trevor.
Never gets old.
Well, I am going to queue up this post before I go to bed. I guess I'll try to be asleep by midnight, but I want to get this Reels challenge out. So anybody that might be shooting tonight, if you're watching the replay, awesome. Don't forget to hit that like, whether you are watching live or watching the replay. Then yeah, we'll get the remix challenge, Randalorian. Keep them coming. Keep everything coming. You guys are wonderful. All of you, beautiful people. Thank you.
Yeah, the chat's been great. I've honestly been reading the chat all night, and all of you are fantastic. And thank you so much for joining us. I did my first yawn.
I'm a toy photographer.
What's that?
That's his ringtone. I'm a toy photographer. I'm a toy photographer.
But I'm so pumped. Chewy, thank you, buddy. Yimbo, thank you, buddy. Favorite part of my week to get through the week on Wednesday.
Yeah,
Thank
buddy.
you, everyone in the chat. I salute you, and join us next week for another TPC Top 10. See ya.